if you can kind of think about a job and you're like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that. It's like that job probably exists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, don't let your imagination could think about whatever job. And
I'll tell you one more thing
it.
before we close here. Whatever you're naturally good at is what you're probably meant to do. Or no, let me rephrase that. Whatever you enjoy the most is probably what you're good at and is what you're meant to do. So
welcome to the Wilderness Wavelength Podcast.
yeah.
Okay.
this is good scotch. I like it.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. Welcome to it, boys. This is another
Cheers.
episode of the Wilderness Wavelength Podcast.
cheers.
Episode 109. George is me. Scott Sunderwald.
Scott is me.
Scott is you. Ryan Orange is you.
I am Ryan. Yes.
Ryan, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. You got a lot of good guests coming on this, so I'm honored to be here.
Yeah, Ryan got us a bottle of scotch to celebrate the 100th episode.
Is that what it takes to get on the show, George? Bring a bottle of scotch?
Wow.
Yeah, a bottle of scotch. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Yeah. Bottle of scotch and like a good attitude and some stories.
some good stories.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah. So this is what you call it?
Okuntoshan, I believe, is how.
Okuntoshan.
And if somebody
corner
hates
of the
that
field.
pronunciation, that was George pronouncing it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it smelled like ocean toshin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Yeah, it's a good scotch.
I like it. Okay, we're going to dig into this tonight.
Yeah,
Oh no,
absolutely.
it means corner of the creek or something.
Field.
Corner of the
Field.
field.
Corner
Corner of the field. There you go.
I taste a little field in this, I think.
A little bit of peat.
Tasty. So Ryan, you're a land surveyor, 20
Yes.
years experience.
Yeah.
Collector of survey instruments. We'll dig into surveying tonight. Enthusiast for obstacle course racing. You did the Sparta race in Greece?
Yeah, in Sparta. Yeah,
In
like
Sparta.
they're Spartan obstacle course races, and
Yeah.
they started an event there for the Trifecta World Championships a few years ago, and that always seems like a cool thing to do.
Wow.
So, yeah, went over there and did that, and yeah, it was a blast.
I'm guessing had crazy hot weather, hey? Or what time of year was it?
It was warm. It was beginning of November, and the first day, the 5 kilometer, there's 3, so there's a 5 kilometer, 12 kilometer, and then a 25 kilometer race. And it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the 5 kilometer was first, and
Oh, yeah.
they started in the afternoon. I don't know why they decided to do that, but it was like 26 degrees out, and you're just running in the hills, not a whole lot of tree cover. It was hot.
Oh, I bet.
And
What kind of obstacles are in that race then?
we're coming from Alberta, so it wasn't hot. When we left. Yeah, there's like a few walls you try and like up to like a 4-foot to 9-foot wall you gotta
Okay.
climb.
Yeah.
Like some cargo nets, some rope climb,
Yeah.
monkey bars, ring swinging. They had this one called the Ape Hanger, which I'd heard about it, but I've never done it before. So you climb a rope up to a set of like monkey bars that are along a cable, so they're not fixed. So it's like you're kind of dragging and then you're sinking. And if somebody gets on behind you, it like sends you up. So you gotta like really, really watch who's coming up behind you. And
Wow.
So
keep that
are
in
these
mind.
obstacle courses pretty standard, or you never know what you're going to get when you go to them?
A lot of the obstacles are the same. You
Okay.
won't know like how it's set up on the course though.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them that are just staples. Like they love a bucket carry, like a 5-gallon pail filled with dirt. And
Oh,
they
yeah.
carry that around a little loop or whatever.
Okay.
This was big like a few years ago, hey? Like maybe 2010, something like that? Everything like it just took off?
Yeah, maybe. It's not super big in Canada. It's a sport down in the States.
Really,
though.
eh?
Like,
Yeah.
people come from all over down there.
Huh. Well, here I feel like it's more like, what are those mud races
Yeah,
called?
I did a 5K mud run.
Oh, did you?
In,
The mud run,
Red
yeah.
Deer. Yeah.
Yeah.
No training needed for that one.
Yeah. Red Deer does still put one on.
Yeah.
They used to have one in Calgary, but they don't do that anymore. And then the other one in Western Canada, I think, is in Kelowna now.
Okay. Yeah.
So have you ever thought of going on those TV shows? What was it, American Gladiator?
Oh, yeah.
The Wipeout?
Yeah.
Wipeout,
Yeah, you might have the skills to get gold on that, man.
Yeah, those guys are some pretty good athletes. They're really good. I think if I only had to do like 2 minutes worth, it's like, I might be able to do something there. But when you got to like consistently do it all the time, it's like I'll peter out for sure.
You guys ever watch that show? I think it was like MXC, where they had like these commentators, and it's like it's over in Asia somewhere, and they're running these obstacles, and they just, you know, it's like, man. I remember watching that when I was like probably like 20.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it was a great show.
That was a good show.
Yeah, there's a lot of wild ones from Asia for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
And then, so you did a 5K in Sparta?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that was Friday. Then Saturday was the 12K. But
you do all three?
Yeah, all three.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah.
So Trifecta is doing all
see.
three. So
Okay.
Saturday was the 12K. That started in the morning, so it was okay. It wasn't overheating that day. And then Sunday was the 25-kilometer, the beast. So sprint, super beast.
Wow. How much training you put in for that?
I didn't put in a lot.
Yeah.
I have done a lot of like obstacle course boot camps. When I lived in Calgary,
Okay.
I would go to, they like have all sorts of gyms and stuff for like obstacle course specific, and you learn techniques, and that really helps when you're trying to do a lot of the obstacles.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow. That's cool.
Were you jet lagged getting to Greece, or did you give yourself a good week to settle in?
I didn't. So my girlfriend had a test to write the morning we were flying out, and the first race was like 2 days later, and then you lose a day when you fly there. So the flight times were very tight. We didn't have a whole lot of time, and so I arrived the night before the first race. Didn't sleep very well.
So you're running in your mind in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah. It was not the greatest, but it was a lot of fun.
Big crowd of attendees, like from all over the world.
Yeah, people do come from all over the world, for sure. It's pretty neat. They usually end up running with a few different people along the race, and you kind of meet a few people from all over.
Oh, cool.
And,
That's
it's pretty
sweet.
neat. Absolutely. And they also, Spartan loves to put a lot of obstacles at the start and finish line. That way people can watch.
Right.
So the last like 6 or 7 obstacles were right down Main Street. So everybody, all the locals and any spectators were just sitting out on the cafe patios, just watching you, cheering you on.
Yeah.
Like such good energy. One of the final obstacles was, it was monkey bars to just a single rail bar you kind of had to shimmy across, and then it was just 2 vertical ropes that you had to swing across, and then you have to hit a cowbell to let them know that you finished. And the ropes were pretty, you couldn't, no hand grip left.
Yeah.
It's the end of the 3rd day, and I got onto the 2 and I slipped, and there's knots at the bottom, and I just held myself. I had to kick my knees up or my feet up so I didn't touch the ground. And then I managed to pull myself up and hit the bell, and the crowd was they're 2 feet away, just cheering, yelling, and you'd slap a bunch of high fives with all the kids lined up on the street.
Wow.
It was super cool. It was a lot of fun.
How are you training for that rope stuff? Like, are you doing chin-ups a lot to get that strength to weight ratio going, or rock climbing, or?
Yeah, I would love to rock climb that. It sounds super cool, but no, I rely on my technique and whatever strength I get from working out land surveying.
Have you ever rock climbed?
I haven't.
Oh man!
But it seems
you don't know
amazing.
what you're missing. And
I've done a couple.
Just
days
looking at your
indoor
build and what you've done, you would probably really enjoy that sport and excel with it. Yeah, you should give it a go, man.
Yeah, for sure. I'll think about it.
Well, you took your skills from this race and then transferred it over to Grande Cache.
Yeah.
To do the death race.
Yeah, a little less obstacle, a lot more walking and
further.
hiking, and a lot further. Yeah.
Because you did the death race last year.
Yes, yeah, that's correct.
That's wild.
Yeah, I had heard about the death race like many, many years ago.
Yeah.
And it always just sounded like a cool, badass thing to do.
Yeah. And I mean, we've talked about it before on the show, but remind our listeners, how long is it and what's the terrain like?
Yeah, it's 118 kilometers through the hills and mountains of Grande Cache, which is not flat, in the middle of summer to make things even better. But we lucked out with weather this year. Had a little bit of rain in the afternoon, but otherwise it was like maybe plus 18 out and a little cloudy, so yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Well, and it can range from scorching hot to people have nearly died of hypothermia, so you never know what the mountains are going to throw at you, right?
I feel like, even in the nighttime, it felt like we were pretty mild.
Yeah.
I think it could have been worse for sure.
So you're running with the headlamp through the night?
Yeah, I had two, one on the head, and then I put one around the waist.
Oh, okay.
Then you don't always have to look down to see your footpath.
Oh,
so.
Yeah.
And did it go well? Did you do well? Were you happy?
Yeah, I was happy. My goal was to just finish.
Sure.
And we did that. I ran with two other people. And yeah, we all finished. We all kind of struggled at various stages. I struggled with food intake and
You said your gut was like ruined, eh?
it didn't love food after a while.
So what did you do wrong? Did you try new food during the race or something?
I think I needed to try all the carbs you're taking in.
Yeah.
Like the powder and all that kind of stuff. And even just like the little snacks you're eating is all like high carbs, and I don't think it loved that. So I probably needed to I needed to just train my body for that, I think.
Yeah.
And that would have helped because it was not used to it.
Yeah, that's a good point, because what was the lady on and about running, and she said,
Karen.
make sure you don't throw new things at your body on the race. And I thought that's probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd used some of these things before, but for like a 3 or 4 hour run or something like that. So it was not getting to the 23 hours that we were out there.
We always like to ask these long distance runners if they ever have hallucinated on the run. Have you ever hallucinated?
I didn't, but I sure was tired through the night. I definitely noticed myself dozing off while I was walking. And then
Sleepwalking.
you'd kind of stumble and you're like, whoa, okay, this is real, this is happening.
Is that on the list again for you? Or is that a one and done?
It was a one and done. I wanted to do a triple digit race, and I'm good now. I scratched that itch.
Yeah.
For sure.
Ryan's like one of those guys that just wants to try everything.
Yeah.
And
you got to do what, I don't know, if it's cool, let's give it a whirl.
Yeah.
You know?
Fly to Greece and do an obstacle run.
Yeah.
That takes guts, right, man. Are you doing more obstacle races?
Nothing planned. I was looking at the Red Deer.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done any in the last couple of years, but in 2022 I did 12 of them. 12 different races.
Okay.
So that's a lot.
No, 15, sorry. I did 5 trifectas.
Jeez.
And I went down to like Phoenix, Utah, Montana, Seattle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kelowna, and then up in Red Deer.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jeez.
It's a good excuse to travel. And
No way.
Yeah, I went with some friends on most of them and had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is on the list in the future then? Anything?
Yeah, I'm doing an orienteering course race down in Medicine Hat in a couple weeks. It's called the Medicine Hat Massacre.
With the compass?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I haven't done one of those before.
Yeah. Do you know how to use a compass?
I do. It's been a little
while.
while.
I guess since you're surveying, I feel like
yeah,
that's probably...
we used to use them a lot more at work. Not so much anymore, but yeah. So we'll see how the skills are holding up. But yeah, doing that with another buddy of mine from work, and should be good. Do a little bit of canoeing, some trekking and biking, and
and I
see
guess
what the day brings.
You want to be sharp with the compass, because that can really impede your success if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
I did a photo interp mapping course, and we learned everything back then on map and compass. GPS was just coming in, but now I'm really rusty with the thing. Like, I think I could figure it out to save my life, but I'm not what I used to be. Like, I remember scribbling stuff on duck's back paper and walking through the fog and dark forest just to find my way around. Now I think I'd be in big trouble.
You're not using any of that stuff for surveying then?
Not anymore. I haven't used a compass, in several years.
What do you guys use? It's all GPS?
Yeah, a lot of GPS, mostly GPS. If it needs to be a higher accuracy or in an environment that is tricky for GPS, then we'll use the total station. And
Total station?
It's like you ever see those guys on the side of the road and they're like looking through almost like a telescope looking thing? Yeah, that one of those things.
Yeah. Is that the same as a dumpy level? Or is that really ancient technology that I learned back in the late 80s?
It's different from a level.
Yeah.
So a level is just going for elevations, whereas a total station does like northern, eastern, and elevation. So they're getting like the full coordinate.
Huh. And for GPS, are you using sort of just a standard Garmin, or do you guys have something extra precise?
It's a fancy one.
Yeah.
Trimble is the maker. It's either like Trimble or Leica is the other big brand. There's a couple others.
Okay.
But we use Trimble, and it's pretty expensive, and it's getting to like sub-centimeter level.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty.
Sub-centimeter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty good, but you got to watch where you're using it. Like if you're up beside like a big house, a tall house or something, it's going to struggle to see the sky and see the satellites coming in. So,
Right.
We still use both depending on what we're doing. And I had the total station out today actually, laying out a building in Jasper. So those things, like building layouts, you want a little tighter than what GPS can do.
Yeah, I bet.
For you. So.
And you're like collecting old surveying equipment too? Like you're into that?
Yeah. I found this old, we had a couple like super old ones from like the 50s and 60s at work, and they weren't doing anything with them, so I just took them home. I was like, these are cool.
I'm going to take these.
You can look at the moon with them. And
cool.
Pretty neat. And then I bought a couple, spent $900 on a couple one time. And
wow.
An old guy I used to work with said they were from the 20s or 30s, a couple old levels, and they got the original like wood tripod with it, and that's set up in the living room right now.
What's the girlfriend think about that?
She does think they're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a sell for sure.
Yeah. This is our furniture. You're gonna love this.
Right? Yeah.
You got to learn to use a sextant, or maybe you know how to use one.
I don't know how to use one. I want to add that to the repertoire.
Well, and it's amazing, right? Because David Thompson came through, and the maps he made with just a sextant was just amazing.
Unbelievable.
These guys would measure the heights of mountains down to the meter, sort of thing. Is phenomenal. Back in the 1800s.
It blows my mind what they were doing back then.
Yeah.
And not just these primitive tools they were using, but just canoeing up rivers, down rivers, portaging everywhere.
Or navigating the Pacific Ocean with a little tool like that.
They were making it up to the Arctic thinking they were on their way to the West Coast. Like,
See where this river goes. Let's try it out.
Extreme cold, extreme heat. It's phenomenal what they went through.
Lots of courage, those guys.
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a surveyor that you like? Maybe idolize?
It would be David
Thompson.
Thompson. Yeah, absolutely. He's it just seemed like not only a phenomenal surveyor, but he just seemed to be a really good human.
He was good guy.
Very good treatment those days with the indigenous. All the English coming in, and it wasn't always the best of times, but it always seemed like he was very fair. Very fair to them and treated them with respect. He learned their languages so he can better trade with them, and so he would be up there for sure.
Well, in the distances he did, right? I know my American buddies always brag about Lewis and Clark. I'm like,
that's the big one down there. Yeah.
David Thompson did circles around Lewis and Clark as far as distances across this vast land is just phenomenal, right?
And he just loved it. I read a book on him, and he didn't love being. He didn't want to do any of the management kind of stuff. He just wanted to be out exploring the world. He wanted to go map it all out and.
Yeah. Well, that kind of links with our theme tonight. We're talking about careers outdoors, jobs you can do in the great outdoors.
Yeah. I just Googled who's the most famous surveyor of all time.
Okay.
David Thompson, number 2 on the list.
Okay, who's number 1?
Any guesses?
I don't know.
Alexander Mackenzie?
They say number 1, George Washington.
George Washington. I
Oh,
heard he was
Most
a surveyor.
famous surveyor of all time.
I guess.
Famous because he is famous or because of the distances?
Ooh, yeah,
and
probably.
exploration?
Well, it says his work is crucial in American history with over 199 surveys mapped.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Learned something new.
I knew he
Captain
was a
James
surveyor.
Cook.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, James Cook would be huge.
Yeah.
And didn't he get killed around Hawaii?
I got a sentence about him. A
story.
renowned explorer and navigator who mapped vast areas of the Pacific and Australia.
Yeah.
Something to live up to, Ryan. That's what.
Yeah. well,
Someday your name will be on this
Big
list.
shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you primarily surveying now? Like everything's been surveyed, so what are you doing?
Yeah, people love to knock stuff out. A lot of new buildings in Jasper for the rebuild.
Yeah. So what do you do? You map out where that building's sitting?
Yeah, we tell them where to put it on the lot.
Okay.
The different bylaws have different setbacks to the sides of the property, front and back, and the size as well of the house. So.
Yeah.
Reestablishing property lines. Have you ever found that stuff is way off from what people hand? Because when I bought a couple houses, and you get this little hand sketch thing, and
Sure.
you're like, is this fence line really where it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Seems like it's close to my house for some reason.
Some people are quite surprised by how far out things get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you just do things on your own, that's when things really go south. I was doing some pipeline work in the Drayton Valley area, and this one property owner, through his quarter section, he asked if I could just stake out his south boundary for him.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, sure. That's an easy one. It's like you go find a pin on one side, pin on the other side,
Yeah,
you draw a
line 'em
line,
up.
and then you can stake that out. Well, his fence line was like 30 meters
Past?
south into the neighbor's fence line. So he'd been using his neighbor's, so he shouldn't have said anything at
Yeah.
all.
What happened when he told him the news? Did he?
He was quite surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know what
like,
ended
"Keep
up
that
happening. He
under
probably
the
just
hat."
went
Yeah, that's
kicked
right.
the sticks down, but definitely run into a few things like that.
It doesn't surprise me. Even in this town, Hinton, a lot of us back onto what's called the reserve,
Yeah.
the green
yeah,
space.
absolutely.
And you got people with fire pits back there and lawn
Yeah.
chairs, and they're mowing the reserve and little garden planted
It's
back
just
there.
fire safety.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What got you into surveying then?
Yeah, when I was 14, I went to a road construction site with my uncle, and
Okay.
he was the foreman running the job, and he would also just do some grade staking.
Yeah.
While he was there, and so I would run grades with him, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then he'd do some work on some designing and building new Hutterite colonies, and so we'd be like running total station, and I'd be his rodman, and it's like, this is
Wow.
interesting. So when I graduated high school, he gave me some numbers to phone, and
Yeah.
I started with a company called Focus at the time. They don't exist anymore. They got bought out, and then a few other things happened, and I've been doing it ever since.
Man.
Yeah. In a few different areas. Like spent a little bit of time up in Fort Mac and
Yeah.
in the oil sands and exploration area,
Yeah.
and moved into some pipeline work all around, and now I'm here just doing a variety of work. So
What was pipeline work like?
um,
What's a typical day?
typical day, yeah. They so it was all like big inch stuff, like transmission lines. So we'd be there's like a lot of rules they'd have to follow. It'd be like if you're going through a road or something with heavy impact on the surface, they've got to have heavy wall, so a thicker pipe. So it's like we got to tell them where those zones are. Or there's straight pipe requirements through different crossings where they can't have any bends, horizontal or vertical, through these areas. So a little bit of that, and then if it's through a wet zone, they need to have some kind of bag weight or screw anchor kind of mitigation to help keep it down and not try to float up.
Yeah.
And, tell them where to put the pipe for one. A lot of different tasks they ask us to do.
Are you living in camp then for something like that, or hotels, or?
It depends on where it is. I've been in camps and hotels for sure. Yeah.
What's camp life like?
Yeah, it's
Like
better.
Liam Neeson in The Grey, you got wolves charging at you, fist fights around the pool table.
Nah. You probably back in the day, you probably had a lot of fist fights.
Yeah, they have like
They were-
dry camps and stuff now up
They're
there.
mostly dry camps.
Yeah.
now,
Yeah,
aren't
they were pretty rough when I started. I'd stayed in some pretty crappy ones for sure, but they're pretty good now. They're huge. Some have their own gyms and their own walk around track with a court in the middle, and
You're sleeping in an Atco trailer and
it's all-
cafeteria style food.
big buffet.
Yeah.
It's usually good food, decent anyways.
Yeah.
My sister works at one. There's like 3,000 people there.
Yeah, it's like a little
3,000.
city.
Yeah. She does 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. She's been doing it for 15 years now. And it's just,
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, it's, like you say, it's a city. Like it's just,
Yeah.
they come in, you get your food, and they make it sound pretty easy.
Yeah. They'll usually have a little treat bar. You go get some ice cream, or I don't know, some pie, some cake. It's
Wow.
a good time.
Yeah.
Different life. Eh?
Oh man,
People tend to gain weight when they go to town.
Yeah.
Because it's all you can eat.
Chocolate milk fountain.
Absolutely. You got to get the protein in.
Yeah.
You find anything cool when you're out surveying? Because the pipeline came through my parents' place, and that's when they found the spearhead. It was like a 9,500-year-old spearhead.
Yeah. I have never found anything cool like that.
Okay.
I have found a lot of old cans, so food cans sitting at some section
Found some
events.
Budweiser.
Yeah, a few of those. But when I was up in Fort Mac, they had a lot of archaeological sites that they would dig
cool.
at, and they would find some old arrowheads and little tools and stuff like that.
Fossils
Kinda
and
neat to
stuff.
see,
Well, you came in here with a couple bags of agates, some stones, beautiful. So those you said you found in Alberta here.
Yeah, those are Alberta's gravel is rich with agates. So if you go walk
That's
the
amazing.
county road
Take a look at some of those.
you go after a fresh rain, and if you hold it up to the light, they really shine.
Yeah, they're translucent,
and
right?
some allow a lot more light than others. It's pretty wild how different they can be, but
These
super
are sweet.
cool.
I'm
And are
gonna
you-
throw them in my tumbler,
Absolutely, yeah.
and we'll polish them up.
And all sorts of sizes. There's a couple super small ones in there too. So
Yeah, for those who are just listening here, they look a bit like toffee, They got that waxy
It does look
thing.
like candy. Have you tried eating these before? Or
and some
rock
amber.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know if I want to admit that. But
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
make arrowheads out of them if they're big
some
enough.
of them look pretty appetizing. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Do we have amber in Alberta? I'm gonna look
I'm
that
not
up.
too sure.
Because some of them look almost like amber, which is, of course, petrified or fossilized tree sap, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the mosquito that's in it, and the blood in the mosquito is the DNA to a mammoth that they'll recreate.
That's right.
Unreal.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever come? So they're doing archaeological digs and stuff. So are
Yeah.
you finding?
I'm not finding
No, you're not
anything.
there.
They're doing their whole digs. They've got their string lines all
Okay.
strung out,
Yeah.
and they're digging in their little squares.
Little grids. Yeah.
It's usually where they think an old indigenous trail would have been back in the day, or maybe where they would have camped or something like that.
Yeah.
It's they kind of have an idea of where these zones would be.
This is a
so-
nice view. Looks like a nice lake. Someone would have camped
Yeah,
here
yeah.
before.
It was a lot of waterway travel back then, so
Yeah.
most of it is by waterway for sure.
Well, here we go. Fossilized amber in Alberta. dating back to the late Cretaceous, which is roughly 70 million years ago. Pipestone Creek, Medicine Hat, Grassy Lake, and Drumheller.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Seen
some of this
southern
almost looks
places.
amberish.
Yeah. They're so
cool.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tumble these up. I'll do like, so we got like 4 different stages we put in the tumbler. I'll do like
Okay.
one and then I'll see
Oh,
what it
yeah,
looks like.
okay,
Because I don't
for
want it to
sure.
like shrink these down too much, but
Yeah.
these are
Oh
sweet.
man, this is like a tenth of what I got. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, what are you stockpiling now? So you got surveying gear, you got a bunch of rocks. Any other collections from things you find from surveying?
Old beer bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we recycle those. Can't have those building up.
Perfect.
It wouldn't look too good.
Yeah.
Optics are bad.
I was going to mention too, Scott. So your girlfriend is big into cougars. She likes cougars.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah?
she would love me to tell you. You need more cougar content.
More-
on the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, we've done 2 of them, right? Did she listen to them?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. She just thinks the cougar is an incredible animal. Just,
They are.
so
Yeah.
mysterious and super cool.
Built like a
beautiful.
rubber band.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are crazy.
She's never seen one, so we're always on.
Really,
the
eh?
hunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get JB out here.
JB wants to get on again. JB, if you're listening, we have one fan.
Oh, she would absolutely love to go out
Yeah.
and go find one for sure.
Oh, these are sweet.
Um,
We were going to get into like outdoor jobs on this episode too, eh, Scott?
Yeah.
Or like outdoor careers even. So, I mean, you've been
Yeah.
doing this your whole life then.
Yeah, absolutely. I've tried a couple stints in the office doing
Yeah.
a couple different things. One, doing some equipment, being a manager of equipment in Calgary, and I think it was an all right job, but I just really missed being outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really calls to me. I
Yeah.
love being outdoors.
I totally get it.
Yeah, you see just the sun coming up in the morning, peeking on the tops of the mountains there, and it doesn't get any better than that. You're just out there walking around, doing your thing, and
Yeah.
it's nice.
And I think some people are born that way. I just remember going to school as a kid. I just felt like a bird in a cage. Like I couldn't wait to get out of the classroom. And then,
Yeah.
starting to get a real job, I was like, there's no way I could do a life of office work. It would kill me. Even now I do way too much of it, but at least I can have the excuse to get out
Yeah.
and
Right.
get on the
Yeah.
land. And what kind of outdoor jobs have you done, George, through your...
Construction. I started when I was in high school. I was a stuccoer, so I'd go stucco. I stuccoed the SO on top of the hill in Hinton. Like when you're coming in that gas station there, stuccoed that when I was like 16.
Nice.
We went to the Northwest Territories and stuccoed a few houses up there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, when I was growing up, I'm like, I'm going to be a stuccoer then. That's my career. Moved to Edmonton.
Written in stone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, became a bricklayer. That stuff is like, it's decent in the summer. Winter is terrible. Like things get a little more tough there. And then I was in radio for a while, stuck inside. But the one thing about radio I loved was I was doing like either night shift or the morning show, and I'd be off at 10 in the morning, and it would just be a whole day of running around outside. It's like, what are we doing today?
Yeah.
Take the
Nice.
dog and let's go
Yeah.
in the bush for 6 hours. Like,
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
oh, it was great.
It's like
yeah.
the best of both worlds almost.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did bricklaying. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
got to come in handy at some point in time.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it will. It will.
It will, yeah.
One day I'll stucco a house
Yeah,
again. or
build your own
something.
castle.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I got
Yeah.
some buddies that are still in it. My buddy Eric lives in Kelowna, and they've just been building like wineries or like the wine spots. And like he said, he's at this one spot. They're gonna be there for 15 years. They're just
Oh.
going from building to building to building. It's just-
Unreal.
Yeah, multimillionaire. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, make this building stone. Okay, once you've done that one, go do this one. It's
Sure,
like,
why
all
not?
right, that's
Yeah.
it. So he was in Edmonton, and they were going out for the summers, and then they had this much work, so they just moved to Kelowna.
This could be you.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, I mean, I'm outdoors every day. I'm kind of like Scott, though. I get trapped with office work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting on the computer. I'm like looking out the window. I'm like, I need an excuse just to get off this computer.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
and I think with all of these outdoor jobs, it doesn't matter what you're doing as you climb the ladder in supervision and
Yeah.
management. you're going to get more and more time
trapped.
outside, and then you find the stuff that you loved, you're doing less and less
Right.
of.
Yeah.
And your staff are doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What ratio do you spend indoor to outdoor?
It's seasonal for me,
Okay.
and I have freedom. It's just the indoor office stuff can be so all-consuming that I almost have to say, screw it. I'm jumping in a truck
Yeah.
and I'm heading out to the bush today. I'm going to do this,
Yeah.
check some trails or signs or whatever, working with parks. Otherwise, the emails could be all-consuming.
Oh yeah.
right?
If you
right.
wanted to, you could sit in front of the computer all day and
It just
type
never ends.
emails.
Yeah. So Ryan, you did surveying,
Yeah.
pipe, and what else outdoors? Have we kind of hit the outdoor jobs?
I think you've basically hit it. Now I just do a variety of work out Hinton, Grande Cache, been out to Valemount, Catamount, been in the underground part of the mine in the limestone quarry.
Oh, cool.
Down there.
Oh,
it was pretty
really?
neat, yeah.
What was that like? Because I see the rock crushers, right, that go in the mountain there.
Yeah. So they've got their hole that they push all the rock in at the top of the mountain, and then it falls down into the rock crusher, and then out the conveyor to the train, and then on to Edmonton. And they're going to be going, or they're drilling to go underground right now. They're drilling their portal for that.
Okay.
And they needed to know like real world coordinates of the rock crusher inside the tunnel.
Oh wow.
So it's like 800 meters into the mountain.
And you saw in there? You were in
Yeah,
there?
yeah, we had to go survey in there.
Oh, cool.
They did we did like the total station work
Yeah.
to set control, and then this third party drone company came in and flew a drone in there.
Wow.
To 3D map
In the
it
mountain.
out.
That's sweet.
Inside, yeah.
Huh.
They put this little wire cage around it, and then it was like a bumper drone.
Wow.
You can just bump it into walls and it wouldn't bother it.
That's what I would
so,
need,
Yeah,
yeah.
flew all around in there, and
Wow.
it,
Yeah, because your GPS, your satellite stuff's not going to work
oh yeah, it
inside
would
a
be
mountain.
As soon as you get like even beside the mountain, it would be useless.
Is it lit up in there?
Yeah, they've got like lights strung out in there all the way. It's like still kind of dark, but it's enough to
It
see.
must look otherworldly, like you're on some space odyssey set.
Yeah,
or
it's a
something.
little weird. Like one day we were in there for probably 5 or 6 hours straight,
Huh.
and it's super quiet. You just hear like water trickling because they don't have the rock crusher working in there. It'd be way too loud.
Yeah.
So we go on days when they're shut down, so they don't have to lose out on production. And so it's just like your thoughts, and then we had to do some level work to take the elevation from outside and bring it in, and to tie in all the control points we did. Mm-hmm. And you have to have line of sight for level, and it's on an incline the whole way up, so we can only move 7 meters at a time before we've got to change stations. So it would just be me and my coworker. I'd be like, "Yep, good, relax. Yeah, good." 80, 90 times there and back. So
Sounds like a lot of science, though. Like you can't, if you're doing surveying, you can't just kind of wing it and fake it. You either know what you're doing.
yeah,
Or
you
a
know
little
what you're
bit.
doing?
Yeah.
Just pushing buttons like
Yeah.
a monkey. Yeah, it helps to know what you're doing for sure. Like you can get away with a lot of things. It's pretty forgiving the way it is, but
Okay.
you can be given some false data. It's like Googling with AI.
Oh, yeah.
It's you gotta understand what you're doing and what kind of outputs you should be getting.
Oh, right.
So that you
Yeah.
can be like, okay,
Yeah.
this does make sense, and this is what we should be doing, and sometimes it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
well, what happened? And
You got a spare bedroom now filled with limestone from Catamount? Is that your next collection?
yeah. I don't know if I can carry that much that it'd be worthwhile.
I do
Maybe
have a
I'll-
would
maybe
you
I'll try
rather
Cole.
based on surveying.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, would you rather surveying with extreme elevation changes or through thick muskeg?
I
feel like there's a lot of muskeg up in Fort Mac area, right?
There's a lot of muskeg. There's a lot of bad muskeg,
Yeah.
for sure. At like my first 5 years, I think I just lived in rubber boots because
Yeah.
we were always walking in it. I think I might go with the elevation change. I
Yeah?
don't mind hiking mountains. It's always fun. And
Yeah.
It doesn't make it a lot trickier, the surveying, or you got instrumentation that kind of figures it out for you.
Yeah, if we like the GPS, like it knows all that. It's kind of updating it as it goes, so it's not a problem. So yeah, you just kind of take it and go. And elevation does get tricky through blowdown areas. I've been in a lot of really bad blowdown areas, and it's pretty miserable.
Slow
trying to walk
slog,
over that stuff.
Yeah.
And, you haven't touched the ground in like 50 meters, and
So you're surveying in all weather, all seasons.
yeah,
everything.
we don't really shut down. If it's like minus 40, we'll usually postpone work until it's a little warmer. But yeah, I've definitely been out there in those temperatures.
And I've done some quad courses, snowmobile courses with surveyors. So you guys get some fun toys to get out there on.
I don't use them as much anymore here, but yeah, I used to use ATVs and snowmobiles all the time.
Do they give you chainsaws then to cut trail?
Yeah. I used to have my chainsaw ticket, and it's been expired for a little while now. But yeah, I used to cut a lot of line for sure.
Yeah.
GPS was just starting to come out when I started in 2008. Like everything didn't even have Bluetooth then.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes you still had to connect a cable up to your data collector to talk to
Ancient.
it.
Yeah.
I'll tell some of the young guys coming in, say, yeah, this is how it used to be. It's
Yeah.
like, what? Look at you with a funny eye.
Yep. Pull out the sextant.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's good. Well, and back to outdoor jobs.
You've had a few.
I've had a few.
Before we get going, what would you guys rather do? Would you rather be through some bad muskeg, or hiking through some big elevation?
Well, the math was scaring me on the elevation thing, but it sounds to me like you've got some technology that can help you out. So
Yeah,
I'm going elevation.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't
good
need
call, good call.
muskeg and mosquitoes.
That was my thing. It was mosquitoes, muskeg always seem to go
Yeah,
together.
absolutely.
It's
And
a
the black
long
flies.
day out there.
A lot of black fly, a lot of horse flies up there
Right.
too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bears. Bears in Fort Mac chasing you around, or?
Yeah, I've never had a problem bear. I've ran into a lot.
Yeah.
No grizzlies, a lot of black bear, and never had a problem. I heard you guys talking about that a couple podcasts ago,
Yeah.
but I've never
Tune
had
in
a problem.
a week from this episode. We're doing a black bear episode.
Okay.
Black bear
Yeah,
hunting.
Yeah,
it's
we haven't
gonna be
recorded
exciting.
it yet, but it's on the list. So.
Yeah.
I will.
gonna
Yeah, I'll
be
check
good.
it out.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of curious bears though, where they're not really leaving you alone. But we've never had to like.
See, that's a bad sign though, right? Because I'm teaching bear safety next week, and the predatory black bear isn't the Hollywood standing on his hind legs roaring bear. It comes across like a curious bear, and it's a single male, and he's just kind of following you around, checking you out. That's
like,
how
"Come
it
on, pet
starts.
me."
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Yeah, so beware of the curious black bear that lingers and follows, because that's bad behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're usually on the go, so we're not staying in one spot for too long. So
Do you get bear spray, bangers, shotguns?
Yeah, we are
Howitzers,
not allowed to carry.
surveyors,
We're not allowed to
just
carry guns.
Yeah. No, you're not allowed, no guns allowed?
No guns. Yeah, that's against
Makes
a
sense,
lot
I
of
guess.
companies' policies,
Yeah.
not just our own. Bear bangers and bear spray for sure. Yeah. I find bear bangers are pretty hit and miss if they work though. So,
Screamers are better. If you used a screamer,
no,
the green ones. So
Scream really loud.
the COs conservation officers tend to like the screamers better, and I've used screamers on bears. I had a grizz coming at me and shot him with the screamer and sent them running. Yeah, the bangers have actually caused attacks at times.
Yeah.
They really agitate the bears.
Tricky to get that distance right.
And you
so
got to
if it
get the
goes
distance.
in on the other side of them, it's going to
Scare them
back
your
to
way.
You,
Yeah,
so.
whereas the screamer comes shooting out of your pistol or your pen launcher towards the bear, shrieking. Like whatever it is, 150 decibels.
Yeah.
It's loud. Yeah.
The wife wants to pick some of those up. I think she was listening to one of our bear podcasts, and she was like, "Oh, grab
I
them."
heard Velcro does it.
Yeah.
Velcro rip. Yeah.
Yeah, just open Velcro. But yeah, some of the outdoor jobs I did over the years, I worked forestry. That was back in the German Black Forest.
Yeah, that
That's
seemed way different from what we're doing. Like you
That
guys are having.
sounds like a good gig.
There was a lot of beer involved.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Drinking beer and running
When
chainsaws.
I
What
read
could
that,
possibly
I
go
almost moved
wrong?
to Germany.
Yeah, beer from the company.
What's the wood out there?
They've got everything. So you've got a picture, if you've gone kind of in the mixed forests of Ontario or British Columbia, like everything from pines, spruce, firs to beeches, oaks, maples. Like the diversity is crazy, which makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was a farm worker for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have to pick rocks?
Picking cherries in the Black Forest and then dealing with cattle in the evening. And we made German schnapps, which is real schnapps. And we'd have to fill these barrels with all the rotting cherries. That's what goes into the distillery. And there'd be leaves and earwigs and slugs. I'd be like, that's what gives it the special flavor.
Yeah, that's the taste you're looking for. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So worked as a wildlife technician for a while. I did birds with nest boxes, burrowing owls, fish hatchery work, habitat work.
What'd you do for? Sorry.
Yeah.
What'd you do for the fish hatchery stuff?
Well, that was BC Coast.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We built salmon hatcheries in certain lakes. And so picture a kind of a floating dock with this massive, well, net might be the wrong word, but some sort of thing to keep them contained in there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then you're rearing them within the lake that way. Yeah, I also did some helping them spawn, which was interesting, milking salmon. And,
What?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, to use
Describe.
use your imagination, George.
Milking a salmon.
Milking a salmon, and you'd be shocked how much semen those things have. And then
Really?
you'd slice the bellies open of the females. All these eggs would spill out, and then you milk the salmon on there. Yeah.
Female's not enjoying that one.
No. But I mean, after they spawn, they die anyway. So
Wow,
that's
yeah.
just sort of where it's
Yeah.
going. Yeah.
Salmon
BC
milker.
Hydro, I did a stint with the Environmental Resources Department. That was cool, working outdoors. And then a lot of outdoor rec stuff, teaching canoeing, climbing, riflery, wilderness skills, survival.
Yeah.
And then most of my career as an environmental educator, park interpreter type of thing. So
Yeah.
you can see bounced around, but I always knew I couldn't be an accountant or work in a bank or just be locked to a desk. It would kill me.
Yeah.
Like it would really kill me. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, even now if I get depressed, I just need to get outdoors.
Get out there.
That's
Yeah.
just it. Yeah. I
So-
felt this winter was super long and
It's still
and tough,
going.
and it felt
never ends.
I felt like it got to me a little more.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I was just like
I'm in the
the
same
extra
boat.
snow, but when we get those like plus 19 days, it's
feels
you know
nice.
just a wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Summer's going to come. It's going to be a good week.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly.
But I got the hat back here, fellas. And
yeah.
keeping with the theme of careers in the outdoors, these are all sort of related to that. So pull one there and just read it out loud.
Yeah, absolutely.
And give it your
Okay.
best answer.
Would you rather be a conservation officer dealing with public enforcement or a park interpreter dealing with public education? I think I would go with the park interpreter. Dealing with public enforcement just sounds like a bit of a nightmare sometimes. You know, there's a lot of good people out there, but there's a couple
Yeah.
of bad ones too
Yeah.
that just don't want to play ball.
Yeah.
How about yourselves?
How about you, George?
Yeah, I'd go interpreter too. I don't know if I'd be great at it. I feel like it'd be tough, but
I'd have some things to learn for sure. To do.
yeah, to be the guy that goes up and is always like, excuse me, you're gonna have to, you know, you're like, it's never like good news you're delivering.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go
You do get a
interpreter.
lot of cool toys, though. You get the good
Yeah.
truck, the quad,
You can
the
get back
guns,
in there too, and
Yeah.
It's very true.
the horses.
yeah.
I started on the conservation officer trek actually when I came out of Fish and Wildlife, and then I worked a year security and had to bust heads and
Yeah.
wrestle some crazy people and to the ground. I was like, yeah, you know what? The interpretation thing seems a lot more.
Yeah. Was there like a fork in the road there? You're like, I could go interpretation or I could go.
Yeah. it's more
Enforcement?
opportunity was knocking. Like I did the enforcement thing.
Yeah.
And that's one story I didn't put in the book, but I was dumb enough to try to work security all night and then work interpretation all day because I figured I'm young and invincible. Who
I can
needs
do
to
this.
sleep?
Sure, absolutely.
And then I got in a fight as a security guard in a parkade. This guy broke into a car. He was trying to run out of the parkade. This is downtown Vancouver, like in the bowels of the city.
Yeah.
And just instinct, I jumped on his back, pulled him down, had him in a headlock, and I'm dragging him out, threatening to punch his lights out. And then he pulled bear spray on me. And then, and then the next hours I'm out teaching school kids in the
Here's
forest.
what not to do with hairspray.
So yeah, that was kind of the end of my enforcement days.
Yeah.
But both jobs have their pros and cons for sure.
Interpretation does sound fun, and there's so much like people just love that, you know, and they can go out and they get that little education but fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Have you ever had some groups that just don't want to be there? Like they don't want to take in what you're trying to give to them, and it's just like a tough sell?
Pretty rarely. The
Yeah.
worst group I ever had in my life was a group of grade 9s. No surprise. You remember what you were like in grade 9. I think I had 60 grade 9s in Saskatchewan that came to an interpretation on fish, and we would catch massive schools of fish with these seine nets and pull them to shore. It was a fantastic program, like one of the best I ever did, because you've got pike and walleye and all these different species. But it was June syndrome. It was a hot day. Kids showed up in their bathing suits and bikinis, and the adults were all hiding under the tree. So here I am. I think I was like 22 years old with like 60 grade 9s who did not want to focus at all. And I told them we have to be really careful releasing these fish because they will die in the heat.
Yeah.
So we caught thousands of fish. We're putting them in tubs, and it got so hot that I knew the fish were going to start dying. Well, these grade 9s started having fish fights.
No way.
Throwing fish at
Throwing fish at each other.
Of course they did.
And the
That's
teachers were
hilarious.
doing nothing, and I'm just going ballistic because they're killing hundreds of fish right in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
And, that
no.
was still goes down as my worst interpretive experience ever.
Yeah,
so.
that's a fair one for
Yeah.
sure.
Jeez.
All right, George.
Okay, let me take something out of the hat here. All right. Okay, would you rather be a fixed-winged bush pilot or a helicopter pilot for hire? Fixed-wing bush pilot.
I mean, the pilot's a cool job.
Oh,
too,
man.
right?
Yeah.
Do you get the floats on the plane too? So
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
just
land in the water?
Land
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
water?
you land in water or skis.
Man, helicopter's sweet. Man. I don't know if I ever told the story. When I was in radio in Fort St. John, they had the air show coming up, and they let two of us go on planes. So I got to go on like this ancient plane, and we went up, like stalled the plane in the air.
No way.
Oh, it was
Oh, yeah?
crazy. Like
That's
it was one of those
unreal.
trick planes, and like it was a plane. So I'm strapped on the seatbelt, but I could slide the lid back, and it's just open air up there.
Cool.
And we're like flying along the Peace River. Oh, it was insane. Like it was,
That's
it was
unreal.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love the idea of the helicopter though, where you can just land on top of a mountain. Like that's cool.
That is
I'm gonna go helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love being in a helicopter. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
fun.
Do you get a chance to do that survey?
Yeah, I used to do it a lot more, like up
Yeah.
in Fort Mac area. I think there was a period of time where I took it every day for a couple months.
Oh, yeah.
Jealous.
Do you get sick or are you taking
No,
gravel?
no,
or-
never got sick. It's like being in a tree stand, though. Sometimes you just drift off to sleep.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not as cool up there as it is down here where you got the mountains. It's like, it's all just flat muskeg.
Right. But you're seeing moose, probably?
It's still
Yeah?
super cool, for sure. No, I never saw any moose.
Really?
Saw
That's
the
a
odd
bad
bear,
sign.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I would take helicopter too.
Helicopter?
I think
Yeah.
that'd be pretty fun. Yeah.
I think I would take helicopter too. The only downside is when helicopters start failing, you turn into a whirling brick, right? Whereas if you got the bush plane, I think you can kind of sail down on your crash land a bit better. But yeah.
There was a plane that crash landed on the Rock Lake Road like last summer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It landed right on that tight road.
On the tight road, like amazing that they could land it there. I do want to go Jasper Hinton Air if you're listening. I'm down for another airplane flight. We're doing another one this summer for sure.
Yeah, I go where George goes.
Yeah. Ryan, come on with us this summer. Let's do a trip.
The first guy I ever worked with in surveying, he had to spend a night out in the bush one time because his helicopter went down.
Oh, yeah?
It got super foggy and they couldn't see the treetops anymore, and they clipped the treetop and then had to.
Oh yeah.
They were able to land safely and nobody got hurt, but they had to spend the night out there. So.
Yeah. I have a buddy who owns a helicopter, and he said that the beauty
What's
is...
his number?
Steve, if you're listening. But he said the beauty is if you have an emergency, you can land anywhere, anytime. Like it takes precedent, right? You just got to survive.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we got another one here. Would you rather fight wildfires for weeks at a time or work 12-hour days on an oil rig in the middle of nowhere?
Wildfire's another one of those summer jobs that are like outdoor jobs we never really touched on. But
well, my boys, all four boys, big wildfire fighters, and it's addicting. They love it. Yeah, they just love it. Would you rather fight wildfires for weeks at a time or 12-hour days on an oil rig? I think the wildfires is going to be more exhausting. Those guys are slinging chainsaws and generators and pumps, and it's heavy work, muskeg. But the camaraderie and the rush is amazing.
The teamwork there would be unbelievable.
The younger me is definitely saying wildfires.
Yeah.
The older me is saying, I don't know if my body could hold up. I made the mistake once of taking a chainsaw recertification with wildfire boys, and I'll never, ever do that again. I mean, here I was pushing 50, and these guys were like 22.
Yeah.
And every day I'd come home and just lie in the bathtub for an hour. Just, you're a different man at 22 than you are at 50. So
it's a lot of work to sling a chainsaw around all day. Absolutely.
Yeah. How about you guys? Wildfire or oil rig?
Where's the oil rig at?
Well, let's say Fort Mac. Okay. You're probably going to make
you're making good money.
4 times the amount of money.
Yeah. I think I would do the oil rig just because the firefighting, it could turn on you at any moment.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty dangerous, and if you're out there for a couple weeks, you never know what's going to happen, and smoke inhalation is not good.
Yeah.
So I'd go oil rig.
Oil rig?
Yeah.
I'm going firefighting. I feel like I missed the boat on that one. I think as a younger guy, I think I would have loved it.
Oh, you would have.
Yeah, I think it would have been... like I'm 39 now.
Yeah.
I never really was smart until I was 36.
I don't think anybody is.
I feel like in my 20s, I was just dumb. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna spend money on this and this. I'm gonna go blow. Like it was just.
So you've had 3 years of brains, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if that. Maybe I might not even be there yet, but it's still like these people that are getting out of high school that know what they want to do and like have a plan. I'm like, man, I'm jealous of that. Like when I got out of high school, I was like, bricklaying, yeah, sure. And then the next job, radio, yeah, let's try it. And then, all right.
You would have been great as a firefighter. You're good with the saw, man. That would have been your calling.
Oh, I think it would have been fun. But like you say, now that I'm 39, I don't pitch myself being out there for weeks at a time.
The time has passed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm having some more of this.
I'm not sure I really tasted that scotch. I'm gonna have to have another.
Let's do it. Another round.
Yeah, pronunciation gets better or worse.
I think I nailed it that time.
Yeah, I think you did.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Would you rather be a mountain guide in the Rockies or operate heavy equipment in northern Alberta for 3 times the pay?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a dilemma, right?
These are good ones because they're not both bad. Like
No.
The ones we've had.
Oh yeah. Would you rather get attacked by a cougar or a grizzly?
Yeah, when you guys were reading the other night, a couple weeks ago, those were just bad on both fronts.
Yeah.
So.
What's that one again?
Would you rather be a mountain guide in the Rockies
Yeah.
or operate heavy equipment in northern Alberta for three times the pay?
Yeah.
I have operated heavy equipment before.
Bragger.
On my free time. I will brag about that. It's a ton of fun. I
Is it?
really enjoyed
Yeah.
myself.
It is good, yeah.
I don't know that I would want to do it on a full-time scale, but I really enjoyed my time.
What
Yeah.
kind of equipment were you operating?
Dozers, graders,
Huh.
scrapers, excavators.
They do look fun. It's
Yeah,
like a
they're
kid in a
ton of fun.
sandbox.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you know what a scraper is? A buggy?
no, I don't.
It's
Giant wheels.
Yeah,
And then the thing in the middle sinks down.
yeah,
right?
it's got wheels front, back, and then a big bowl in the middle, and you can lower the bowl, pick up dirt, and then carry it.
The
It's-
wheels are like the size of your truck.
Oh,
like-
they're huge.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
got some of them have two engines, one on the front, one on the back, two pedals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my uncle, I was doing the work with him on some stuff up north, and he described it as the best fun you can have with your pants on.
Yeah.
And oh man, I betcha I was just cheese, like cheek to cheek.
Yeah.
The whole day I was in that thing.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun. And I had a lot of fun operating.
Did you have any mishaps? Because the thing is, if you got
No.
that big machine like that, you flip them, roll them, crush them.
No, I never had any mishaps. It would be like a day or two at a time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like for weeks or anything
Yeah.
like that.
So you're working on the rig, or you're doing the mountain guide?
I do the mountain guiding.
Okay.
I've done the operating,
Yeah.
and that was fun.
I
But I
had
think
that.
it'd be cool to just be in the mountains
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
guiding other people and just seeing their experience. I think
Yeah.
that'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm
How about
same
you?
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's like I've never been in it for the money. You know, like
Yeah, for sure.
3 times the pay would be nice though.
Yeah.
It's
But-
always nice, but
My dad was a heavy equipment operator for Coal Valley for 30 years,
Oh yeah.
and I don't think he ever really loved it. But I think he would have loved being a mountain guide. But the money there and the consistency there, I think it's where it's at. So, yeah.
I'm the same way. I mean, my whole life has been pursuing experiences outdoors, and
Yeah.
the old adage, find a job you like, never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
Sounds good in theory. But yeah, I mean, you got to enjoy your work. Life is short.
Yeah.
These guys I worked in a brick factory, which was hell. And
In Germany.
In Germany, yeah, getting yelled at and working in ovens at 60 degrees Celsius, making decent money. But I thought, this is terrible.
Yeah.
I may as well be in prison. Like,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
Yeah.
Right? And some guys are just doing that sort of torturous work, working for the paycheck. But then
Yeah.
you retire at age 60, you're washed up, your body's broken, and what have you had of life?
Oh man.
Man, it makes me want to drink scotch just thinking about it.
So when I was working in construction in Edmonton, like I was working as an electrician, I was going through my phone the other day because I always make like New Year's resolutions, and I went back 7 years. I got just a list of New Year's resolutions. It was like 2021 was my New Year's resolutions: find a new job, find a new career, move to the mountains. 2022, I'm still in, and so at the end of the year, I'd have like a green check or a red X if I did it or not. And so like half the resolutions was like read 20 books. It was like check, get a new job, X, move to the mountains, X. And then it was like the next year, that's the goal again. The next year, that's the goal again. And it got to the point where now there's a bunch of green checks, but it's just that comfort, you know, you're like there. It's like to move, to change, to get a new job. Like you gotta do it.
It takes courage.
Yeah.
I love your story, George, because it shows the courage you took, the planning, the vision. And I've had similar things in my life where you're like, screw it. I'm just going to quit this job. I'm moving to the mountains. I'm starting a new life, right?
We did it in November. I told Christina, I was like, we're going to move to the mountains.
Yeah.
So I rented a sea can. We moved, hauled it in front of our house. We put half our stuff in the sea can. And I'm like, we're going to move to the mountains in the spring. We'll figure out how. And I started just applying for jobs throughout the whole winter.
Yeah.
And then,
When you throw all that energy into it, it works out, right?
We started hauling
And
stuff into the sea can. I'm like, we are not going to be here next summer. So
Absolutely.
let's make a plan now because we're going.
And
Love
she was
it.
on board with that right away, or?
She understood that we had to make a move. She was just like, yeah, I'm down to make a move.
Yeah.
And we talked quite a bit about it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna stay in Edmonton.
Yeah.
We're moving somewhere, and it's tough, just family and friends, and but I'm
you
like,
get comfortable.
yeah, we have a kid, and I want to raise him not here. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
now's the time.
Comfortable is.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's easy to get comfortable.
It is.
And it's really hard to
It's a
change
trap.
that.
Yeah.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it change is not easy,
No.
but
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it's necessary.
Exactly. I'm like, we're gonna have to get new jobs.
You know.
We're gonna have to take pay cuts.
Yeah, for sure.
But
The lifestyle's
now's
worth
the time.
it. Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
I got 2 would you rathers.
Oh, okay.
In that poll.
Okay.
Throwing back, man.
Bragger.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Would you rather work outside year round? Would you rather work outside year round in extreme cold or extreme heat?
Do that.
Yeah, Ryan's like, that's my life.
Yeah. I do not function great in extreme cold.
I don't think anything or anybody does.
Yeah.
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 Extreme heat, I feel like I can handle. I feel I can handle heat better than cold. I run cold normally, so I feel like when I get in the cold, then I'm like
Double cold.
double cold. Yeah, like, I can't handle this cold squared. I'm going extreme heat. I could do it.
Yeah.
I do like, you know, I don't know if I could live in an extreme heat environment for year round, but yeah, I could do extreme heat.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, eh? I mean, in Canada, we don't get a ton of, like, throughout the year, extreme heat is more rare. We
Yeah.
always say you can almost always cool off in the Canadian North. You can't always warm up.
Right.
So I'm inclined to say extreme heat, especially because I'm sick and tired of winter and we're getting 5 centimeters of snow tomorrow.
away, winter.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going extreme heat, but I do sunburn like a piece of bacon, so that would suck for me. But
Yeah.
how about you, Ryan?
Yeah, I was just thinking about one of your stories in your book where you
Radically Wild, available in
Yeah.
shelves now.
That's right, that's
Yeah,
right.
what's the name of that again? Where I nearly froze to death?
Where
with
you
the-
nearly froze to death,
Yeah.
and I have not nearly froze to death, but I've been pretty cold before out at work, and there's some days where you think you're never going to be warm again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would take the heat.
Yeah.
That cold gets in your bones.
Yeah.
It's-
it just like it grabs a hold of you and it brings you down.
Oh,
And
for
it's
sure.
tough. It's hard to warm up. after
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I would take the heat for sure.
Wow.
We're
Okay.
taking the heat. We're
going
moving
to
to Arizona.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be a tree planter or teach mountain biking to young children? These are both really bad.
I was talking to a guy the other day because I told him we were doing this episode, and
Yeah.
he was a tree planter for 16 years.
Yeah.
He's planted 3 million trees. Loved it for the first 5 years. I said,
Oh,
like,
wow.
you're going out and, like, you make good money too.
You
Like,
can.
Yep.
when
Yeah.
you
You
get
can.
like the process of going. He said, I mean, you're in all different conditions. Most of the girls are topless. Love.
What? I think he's selling you
Is
a bill
that
of
why he
goods.
stayed in it for 11 more
That's what
years
he said.
after he
He said,
stopped
"This is
liking
tree
it?
planting life."
Yeah.
He said if you're working for a good company, it's amazing. There's some companies that kind of pay less for trees and it's like a little more shortcut and stuff, but working for a good company sold it on me. Like, okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
But
So it sounds like it's a job. So you're tree planting for your job, or you're
Yeah.
teaching young kids how to mountain bike.
yeah,
What are you doing, George?
I'm not a good mountain biker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tree planting. Yeah, I'll go tree planting.
I think I might go tree planting too.
You ever do that?
Yeah, I had to do it for forestry for my class, and
Yeah.
I did it for an afternoon just to learn the technique. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing this,"
Yeah, that's enough of that.
because friends have done it, and they say your first year or two, you don't make great money until you really
I've
get
heard
that
the same.
technique
I've
and
heard
yeah.
the same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Ryan?
Yeah, I think I would go tree planting. I don't know if I want to try and teach kids a bunch
Mountain biking?
of mountain biking.
Yeah.
I'm average at best at it, so trying to teach them
Yeah.
it would be a little difficult. But Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about tree planting too. I had a really good friend in school, and he was a tree planter for a long time, and he would take time off of surveying to go back tree planting. And
well, the guy I was talking to, like, it's $1,000 a day if you're really good at it.
Yeah.
I think the topless thing is a fake. He's trying to get you to sign on the dotted line there, dude.
I told him to give me some details about it, but.
Would you rather be a park ranger in Banff National Park dealing with tourists constantly, or a ranger in a remote northern park where you barely see anyone? This is an easy one for me. I'm going remote northern park. I think there'd be a lot of things you can go explore up there and find some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
I've been to Banff many times, and it's a great place, but man, it is packed. Absolutely packed. Like, we're pretty blessed here in Jasper. It's not as busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going up north and going remote.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Banff gets a little too crazy.
Yeah.
Is there anything they can do about that, or they're committed to?
It's nuts. Well, and now the bus tours you need to take just to get to Lake Louise and some of these places, you can't even drive into a parking lot anymore. And no, I'm the same, guys. Like, the Northern Rockies are still the best kept secret here. Folks, if you're listening, don't come.
Yeah, I'm worried we're like promoting it.
We're promoting it too much. No, it's a good balance here, and I'll go check out Banff in the shoulder season, but not in the height of tourism. But beautiful spot, absolutely.
I love Kananaskis country down there. It's a great spot, and it's a little less busy than in the Canmore and Banff areas.
Yeah.
So
it's getting pretty busy too, though.
It is, yeah. Everybody's found the secret.
I got a would you rather, Scott, for this is a death race one.
Yeah, okay.
So you're doing the death race to get. Sorry, Ryan, you got to do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So this time you're doing the death race in Crocs.
That's
Crocs.
Okay.
Or you have a Bluetooth speaker on your backpack, and the whole race it's blaring
Baby Shark.
No,
Just
man.
full blast the whole time.
Yeah, they both sound pretty horrible. I think I would have to go Baby Shark, though.
Really?
That's a lot of kilometers to go on Crocs.
Crocs, yeah.
And
Crocs are comfy, man. I'm wearing Crocs right now.
but they're going to be getting wet and muddy, and are your feet slipping around in those things? Like, when you're going downhill.
Blisters.
You just put it in adventure mode or whatever, right? Like, you just
those
put the
are. Well,
strap
I
on
thought
the
that
back.
was the speed mode.
A
so
speed
you can go
mode.
faster.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah.
But your feet just like jam into the front. It's
Yeah.
like they're not really held in by much. So I got to go Baby Shark.
Baby
That would be
Shark.
pretty. I think I'd be pretty delusional at the end of it.
Yeah, you're hallucinating.
But my feet would be better.
Is anyone listening to music while you're doing? Death
Oh yeah,
race?
there's a lot of people.
People
that
with
would
headphones
listen.
in and just
for
go?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that policy. Like, are you allowed to listen to music? Is that like?
Yeah,
It
I
don't
don't
matter,
know
I
if they might like. I don't know if they frown upon it, but yeah, a lot of people were. You know, a lot of like speakers just blast
Going.
music for everybody, and
Really?
that's always nice. Like, you know, you like music's always good. It's a little motivating, but
I like it.
Baby Shark.
Yeah, just on repeat. So that's what you got on repeat.
I hear you. That it would be.
How many hours is Death Race?
Well, you get 24.
Is it 24?
24,
to
and
do all. Yeah.
There was a few people who finished after 24, like 5-10 minutes after, and I don't know if they like get the. I don't know if they get the medal or not, but it's still great that they finished. I think it's a phenomenal feat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little heartbreaking when you come in just over the time limit.
Oh, no kidding.
Where's your medal displayed at right now?
It's up on my mantle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
That's sweet.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you doing, Scott? Crocs or Baby Shark?
Wearing Dorks or 24 hours of Baby Shark? I'm doing Baby Shark too.
Really?
Yeah, I think the blisters would be just, your feet would be bleeding by the end, and you'd be coming in like a day late. For those two reasons, I'm just going to be the Baby Shark guy. Everyone's cheering me on. They can't wait to see Baby Shark guy cross.
Get ahead of us.
True,
Get out of
very
there. Yeah.
One of the coolest things about my experience with the death race was it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. We're like almost finishing, and we're just coming back up to town from the river, and there's this this mom and this little kid, like little 4-year-old kid, and they're
Yeah.
like, "You're gonna make it."
Yeah.
So yeah, you get to that point, and then Baby Shark's playing, and that kid's probably just
Oh,
loving
loving
life.
it. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, George?
Man, you guys have sold me on Baby Shark now. With that, I was like, I was gonna go Crocs the whole time, but
Yeah, not so confident in him
yeah.
now, eh?
jeez.
Yeah.
You
What-
run the 1K tomorrow in Jasper, and
Yeah.
then you tell me how you want to do
Yeah.
for another 117 times with elevation.
You're running 1K tomorrow?
I'm doing 1K tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, we're doing the Jasper half marathon, the family fun.
Good for you.
1K. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Casey and Christine and I have been practicing the field out front. We can run from the bench to a post and back. And we're racing each other now to see who's fast. Casey's
Excellent.
quick, man.
Oh, yeah.
Quick,
We
eh?
got
Those
some
little
soccer
legs
cleats
motoring.
tonight. Yeah.
Man, quick off the line with those cleats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to talk to you about that, Ryan. We do need some soccer coaches this year, so if we want you to come coach under 5, please.
Yeah.
Way to spring it on air in front of 20 countries.
Yeah, how do you turn
Ryan,
this
are you
down?
going to
The
be a
little children will
loser
be
and say
disappointed.
no, or are you
Yeah,
going to help
that's
the
tough.
poor
That's
children?
tough. They're just like a mob of kids at that age moving around.
I know.
I help a friend with U13.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Sounds like an excuse.
I also, I'm not. Yeah.
You're a soccer guy, though, eh?
I love watching and playing soccer, but coaching is like a whole nother ball game.
What's the
Like a-
soccer scene in Hinton?
It's. I would say it's
Like, you're playing
lacking.
weekly.
Yeah, we play weekly. I haven't been in a little while, but yeah, a couple times a week.
Yeah.
And I think it's been pretty consistent lately, but like last fall was pretty hit and miss because it's just drop in. So whoever shows up for the night, you just split the into two teams and away
Yeah.
you go. And sometimes we wouldn't even get enough to play. And we try to go for 8, and that was a struggle sometimes. But it's been a little more consistent lately.
How do
and
people find out about it?
that's a good question. Social media, I guess.
Google
there-
Hinton Soccer.
There is a Facebook page.
Drop in.
There's a Facebook page.
Okay.
I've never seen it, but there is one. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you just ask around, somebody would know somebody, and we'll get you hooked up. We'll get you on the WhatsApp group, and then you know when we're playing.
But I was going to say soccer for kids is good here, though. Like, I put 6 kids through soccer in Hinton, so I did many years.
Yeah.
We had 6 kids going at once.
Oh, my.
So imagine what that was like.
I have one kid
and-
going at my one. It's too much.
Oh, it was insane. And Hinton punches above its weight. Like, we won provincials so many times.
Oh, well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I think because the kids play hockey, basketball, so they're athletic, and they just get in the groove, and they do very well in this town. Yeah,
I think COVID was tough. It is what I've heard from a few others, and they lost a lot of interest. So
okay.
some years, I guess they didn't even have a team. I'm new to the coaching scene. Like I just started helping out last year, but yeah, I guess they like the U13 didn't have a team for a little while. And
Well, COVID wrecked the world for a
so,
couple of years.
Yeah,
man.
there's a lot of kids that had never played before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's almost like starting fresh. But
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing U13. Come and coach U5 with us sometimes.
are you coaching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to play
Yeah,
soccer.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right. Kick the ball this way, and then we're going this way. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
we found Casey has chosen our team name this year with the Howlers.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
like, I love this.
That's a
I'm
great
like,
name.
Yeah.
Howlers.
I don't know where you
Hinton Howlers.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, that's perfect. And like we can do like our cheer will howl.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a thing. I'm like,
You can get some wolves on the jersey for your mascot.
yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But we need someone that knows what they're doing, so we'll rope you in.
Well, I never made it as a soccer professional, so I don't know if I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, the 5-year-olds is above your ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might show me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Scott, pull us another one out of there.
Yeah, I guess it's my turn here.
Is it easier with 3 people than it was for 4? It sounded like you're having troubles with whose turn it was.
Whose
last
turn?
time.
Oh man, yeah, no, we're having a hard time doing this.
Parallelogram
First half of the episode, we knew what was happening, but
Yeah, we're blaming that on Kyle and Robbie.
Yeah, I would too. They're
Yeah.
not here to defend themselves.
Would you rather deal with aggressive wildlife occasionally or annoying tourists every single day? Well, that's the easy one for me. I'm definitely going aggressive wildlife occasionally.
how occasionally
Oh,
and how aggressive?
even once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah, that's kind of exciting, isn't it? You got a bear story.
Once
mountain
a
lion.
week? Man.
I've had to pull bear spray a few times.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. On a tourist or this?
I should have. Yeah, I'm going aggressive wildlife. How about you?
Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one. I've never had an aggressive bear, never had to pull the bear spray out, but I feel like I'd go aggressive wildlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I think I could handle myself in that situation, and
I
that
feel
just
like
seems better.
We're
And a
all
cooler
answering the
story.
same answer every question.
Yeah.
Not great. Okay, I'm going tourist. I'm going to
Okay.
pull bear spray on tourist. Is that what?
Yeah.
I do have a wildlife question though.
Yeah.
Oh, would you rather on here? Oh yeah.
Do, 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 do.
This was one. So I AI'd this one this morning.
Okay.
Sweet.
We know it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Would you rather commute to work on a grumpy mountain goat or share your office with a marmot that randomly screams?
Is this like everyday thing?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So every day you're riding a grumpy mountain goat.
Okay.
Now, that's badass. I mean, riding to work on a grumpy mountain goat.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
But I feel like that's going to be an issue every morning. Like you're trying to, do you saddle a mountain goat? I don't.
It's pouring rain. It's snowing.
Yeah. It's like, and he's
but
not happy.
Do you get to just like hop up the side of the mountain on him? Because that'd be pretty awesome.
I suppose.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, yeah, we're
On the way to work.
Let's go up.
Or there's a marmot that's living in your office that randomly screams.
Just whistling away.
Okay.
I got to do the mountain goat.
You're riding a mountain goat to work every
That's
day?
just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shared an office with a deranged boa constrictor. That's in the book. Remember Houdini?
Yeah.
And he would jump out of my files like a jack in the box and bite me. So I've shared an office with a deranged critter
Why,
before. Because they were going to kill him. I was working the science center, and it was either I try to rehabilitate this insane snake, or they were going to turn him into cowboy boots. And so, but he was a bad boy. He'd come, he'd attack me every day. I'd throw a lab coat on him, wrestle him down.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun, though, I got to admit.
Yeah.
It's like a little game.
Yeah, it was.
It would make the office a little more exciting.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed a little excitement.
Yeah. Marmot in the office with you, or
The goat would be super cool, but I'm gonna go marmot because I'm gonna yell back at him and just see what happens.
yeah, that's a good move actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the goat just I'm not a big fan of mowing the lawn, so like to have a goat to just mow my lawn for me.
It's a positive for
Perfect.
sure. Yeah.
Mow the lawn today. I'll ride you to work tomorrow. Little goat saddle.
But then he's just complaining about it. the
Yeah,
next
he's grumpy.
morning.
He's not loving it. But like you're cruising through Hinton on a goat.
Yeah. You don't even have the good grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Stop and munch on some of the neighbor's grass and
Playing Baby Shark in your backpack.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Crocs on. Yeah,
Well, you
I'm in.
gotta-
Yeah,
I feel like we skipped Ryan.
yeah. Go. Yeah,
We can't even do a circle with three guys. We're in big trouble here.
That's
I don't
true.
think we skipped me, but I'll go again. Would you rather work in pouring rain or in clouds of blood-sucking mosquitoes?
You've done both as a
I've
surveyor.
done both, yeah. The mosquitoes are pretty good down here, but up north, not so much.
Is Hinton the landing spot for you now?
Yeah, for sure.
You're here for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. This is my kind of town and my
Okay.
kind of people. And,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, I love it here.
How long
Yeah.
have you been here for?
Moved here in 2022, so coming up 4 years. And
Yeah. Nice.
yeah, this is
we're
where
happy
we
to
want to
have you.
be. Yeah, happy to be here. Happy to be here. I would take the pouring rain. Pouring rain does suck too, but you know, you really appreciate the sunshine after that, the pouring rain. So
Yeah. Mosquitoes have never affected me.
yeah.
Never had an issue with mosquitoes. And like my buddy will be sitting across the fire from me, just covered in mosquitoes. Oh, I won't
But
have one on me.
I feel like this is saying you will though. It's like blood-sucking mosquitoes. It's like that's a problem you got to deal with.
Do you have a reaction? Like some guys have no reactions
Nothing.
to them. Like they'll bite you and you're just fine.
Yeah, fine.
Wow, you got a good immune system.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the move is.
Got that
Like,
leather skin.
Is that maybe?
Yeah, can't break through.
I feel like the advice I can give you is like drink plenty of beer and don't put sunscreen on. Like that's
Yeah, I've been doing it all wrong.
I don't know, like, because the wife, she gets mosquitoes too, but I'm like not affected by mosquitoes. I don't know what it's not even an immune system. They don't attack me.
I feel like I'm kind of in the same boat. I never really have an issue with them.
Yeah.
There are some like
Mosquitoes are
definitely
so
bad
bad right
spots
now.
out
Like,
there, but
I haven't seen one yet, but
yeah.
Okay, so you're going mosquitoes.
yeah.
Huh. I worked BC Coast for 6 years, did a lot of programs in the pouring rain.
For sure.
I've done my time. And we've talked about this before, but when you're in pouring rain, you will get wet. Doesn't matter what you wear.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
absolutely.
It's the perspiration.
Yeah.
Or it runs down your neck and
It's hands.
the arms if you're doing anything.
It works
But
its way into you.
you kind of get used to it though, unless it's like really cold rain. That sucks. Warm rain is way better. I think I'm
Yeah,
doing
it
the
is.
rain too. Like when the bugs are super bad and they're getting in your eyes and nose and ears, like it can drive you insane.
It drives you crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times.
I'm going rain.
Used to wear a bug net all the time,
Yeah.
all day long, and
Yeah.
at least keep them out of your eyes and your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the medicinal plant we can use for mosquitoes? You got like a...
There's a couple, but they're not great. So you can use yarrow, which is my favorite plant. Rub that all over your skin. You can use sage, like pasture sage, prairie sage, and you can use tansy. All three of those have a bit of mosquito, but generally, if you're really serious, you'll light a smudge. So that can be like tinder fungus from a birch tree. You light that sucker, put it in a tin can, and that smoke is with you all day long. That's what ancient people did they didn't have a tin can, but they would light smudge.
So the fungus off a birch tree.
Yeah, you can use almost any dry fungus will burn like that, or you can make a smudge with coals, embers, and then throw like juniper, sage, and different plants that'll give off this chemical smoke. That'll work too.
Okay.
Like you think of sitting around a smoky fire will drive the mosquitoes. And we've mentioned before in the Klondike, guys would smoke cigars and cover their faces with mud. If things got bad enough, mud is your friend, right? Without DEET.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing we always bring camping is like a citronella candle. But I wouldn't mind like a natural version, just where we can grab it.
Sure.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, when I first started, just smoked, and they just smoke all the time, and that
Yeah.
cigarette would keep them away.
Have a
So
cigar.
It wasn't my
cigarette,
thing.
Smoke your doobie and
Yeah.
get your high mosquitoes.
Where can you find yarrow around here?
Lots
Okay.
of places. Yeah, yarrow loves. It's actually originally from places like Greece, and it loves rocky, dry soil.
Oh yeah, okay. We got a
It'll
lot of
grow
that.
like stink here. Yeah, I harvest it every year. I use it medicinally all the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like the best thing.
Sweet.
Oh, Christina's like, we're getting yarrow this year. Like we're following. And what's the latest video you did with the poplar?
Oh, balsam poplar buds. Yeah. That making a salve, a balm of Gilead. It's called. Good for sunburns and rashes and sore muscles and
Mosquito bites?
mosquito bites. This is the time of year to get it. The sticky buds of balsam poplar before they burst into leaves. So
Oh yeah, okay.
yeah.
At Northern Rockies Bushcraft.
At Northern Rockies Bushcraft. Is it my turn?
Well, here's
I
what
just
happened,
went.
Scott. So you went, and then I did one from here, but then Ryan went, so I'll
Okay,
pull
so
one
we're
out.
back to you.
Yeah.
Triangle was not
we
easy. Maybe with two people
No,
we
well, I
can.
set the triangle, but it was a purposeful triangle.
We
Yeah,
flunked
yeah,
geometry
we
in grade
understand.
6, obviously. We need a surveyor to help us out.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, Ryan. I'm happy you brought the rocks. I'm gonna shine these up. But I was hoping you would bring like some 1920s surveying
Oh
gear that
man,
we could
yeah.
test out
There's
tonight.
like-
But it's fine. No, you didn't bring any drones either.
Yeah, next time. Next
Man.
time. I didn't know. There's too many instruments to bring down.
Yeah, fly drones around the sound studio.
A couple years ago, there was a full moon, and it's like, I'm gonna bust one of these out to take a look at it.
Yeah.
It's like I've done it before, but it's always nice. And like Sandra, she'd never done that. It was like that was the moment she was like, okay, this is kind of cool.
Surveying's cool. Yeah.
So it's like you pull out one, you look at it, and you're like, oh yeah, okay. But what does it look like in the other one? It might be different. It's like, okay, well, some of them are like they're like too old. So it's like a little scratched up and that kind of stuff. But some, like, you can see the craters a little better. And
Oh, cool.
so, yeah, it's pretty nice. So.
Have you surveyed the moon now?
Yeah, that's how they used to do it. They take moon shots and sun shots back in the day. So
Oh.
That's why they went blind.
yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, here's your would you rather. Would you rather be a ski instructor or a rafting guide? Wow, that's a good one.
Both are cool.
That's sweet, yeah.
Okay. Snow ski or water ski?
I think we're doing snow ski.
Yeah, okay.
Or rafting guide. We went on a raft in the Yukon. It was me and my dad. The family drove up to, we did the Alaska Highway.
Nice.
And we did a rafting trip somewhere in the Yukon. The guide there was so amazing. Like, we were going over rapids and he was on the edge of the boat, and then we got to a point and he just like did a backflip out of the boat.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, it was and like everyone on the boat was like, "Oh, we're alone now." And then he like pops up over.
That's
It just
hilarious.
he just loved it. It was so good. Ski instructor would be fun too. I'll go rafting guide. I think that would be.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, that'd be a good job. Yeah. I do want to do some more whitewater rafting. We should do a podcast on a boat, right? Whitewater
That's a
rafting.
great
Go
idea.
up in Grand Cache.
Wild Blue Yonder in Grand Cache, if you're listening.
I've been there.
Yeah, I've
it's a
done
good
it
one.
too.
It's a good
It's
one.
fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah.
Are those the guys that like ferry you across at the death race too?
No, you get like an actual speedboat that.
Oh,
ferries
okay.
you.
You get the actual Grim Reaper. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, Quran, I think, is the who you got to pay your toll to.
Yeah, you got to grab a coin.
Yeah.
You grab a coin at the top of Mount Hamel, then you take it all the way down, and then you pay your toll to cross the river.
The river
So
Styx.
she was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going rafting guide.
Yeah. Good call.
I love that idea though.
I think I am too, because I taught 6 kids to ski, and it's not fun. Let's be honest.
Yeah, what's the
They're
line?
falling,
It's like,
they're
pizza,
crying.
pizza.
We're all friends here. Yeah, you can be honest.
Yeah, that's right. I remember teaching my one son to ski, and he must have been like 3 or 4, and I had him. You know, when you have him in front, you're kind of guiding him. He fell over, and I skied right over his body. He still remembers that to this day. Just like thump, thump, 200
bump.
pounds right over top of
Yeah.
him. Yeah, I'm going rafting.
Rafting guide.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
would
Ride
be
the
great.
rapids.
I think it would be fun. Yeah, I would do the same.
Yeah.
I had a really great time. Been rafting a couple times, and
Yeah.
it is a ton of fun. And COVID ruined everything. I was supposed to. I was gonna go do a rafting trip down the Grand Canyon, and then COVID happened.
Where did you
so-
start from?
Well, I don't even know. A friend of mine, the tree planter, same friend, he had won the draw to be able to go rafting down there. So he was going to do all the setup, and I was like, man, I'll be there. Like, no worries. But yeah.
And then you had to have like 6 feet between everybody in the
6 feet
raft
between boats.
with masks.
Yeah, one person per raft. 500 rafts later. Yeah. So yeah, it never happened, but it's fun out on the water. I love water, and
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn, Scott.
My turn.
Give us a would you rather.
While you're picking that out, you guys were talking about Curly Phillips a few episodes ago.
The legendary
and
Curly Phillips.
The name Conrad Kane came up.
Who's that?
I was reading about him in the Alberta BC Boundary Survey book I'm currently reading, and it's just like kind of neat to get that like overlap of names.
Yeah.
Who's Conrad Kane?
Conrad Kane, if I got this right, he did a lot of drawings too when he came through, and I think he scrambled a few of these mountains.
Yeah, I think he was big into the mountaineering and I think he was involved in the Alpine Club and
like super early explorer there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he was big into that. So it was kind of neat to like hear it on your guys' podcast and then read about it that he was surveying part of the border down towards the southern end there. So
yeah,
Curly Phillips, one of your surveying.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was a surveyor. He was he was
Curly
in everything.
Phillips
It wouldn't
wasn't.
surprise me.
Not yet, anyways. But you never know, I guess.
I mean, the fact that he built a trestle bridge out of scratch with an axe and a saw, like
I was looking at pictures of that bridge too, because after we were on the podcast, the next day we drove to Moline Lake to like look at his boathouse because I was like, we gotta go take a look at this because
we got to research.
I'm like, we are so close to Moline and we're so close to Medicine Lake and stuff. It's like you almost take it for granted in Hinton, and I feel like that was like part of the issue moving here was. We love Hinton, but going to Jasper's, like Jasper's crowds. We can't, like, we're not going to Moline. Like, we're going north Highway 40, but it's like, we're close enough to Jasper. Like, let's take, maybe in the summer it's busy, but let's take advantage of these shoulder seasons and to go out and just see Moline. It's like, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
the majesty
spot.
of that spot.
It's beautiful, for sure.
And you're surveying in Jasper. The homes.
Lot. Yeah, for sure.
And like, are you going like outside town site too?
Yeah. Parks Canada's doing a lot of work too.
Okay.
The fire ripped through like to the south down Highway 93. So, they've been doing some work to like along their campgrounds. The roads as well.
Yeah.
All sorts of different things. So, I'm pretty blessed to
it's a good spot to work.
To be able to work right in the heart
that.
of the mountains there, for sure.
You saw some of the murals that we saw in the last podcast. Yeah. Cool.
I was just looking at that. I'm going to check it out for sure.
Christina, too, has signed up for another mural. So she's doing, she's going to paint with Smug. And then she's doing another
one.
Yeah, Smug one, yeah. And then doing another painting, too, she signed up for. And so she's like, the garage doors here. Mm-hmm. The inside of these garage doors are going to be muraled up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's
That's
going to learn
fantastic.
from these guys, and this is going to be our...
Well, she's so artistic already. She's just going to take
amazing.
to it.
Yeah.
That's kind of flash. Yeah.
She can use my garage too if she wants to.
Yeah.
To practice.
Your garage? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We're charging, it's $3,000, but it's a discount for friends, so...
Oh, I thought it was practice.
No, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. So, folks, I'm here smoking a cigar because George has been holding out on me for 2 years. I've been in here, and
This
then one
guy?
day,
2 years?
yeah, 2 years. He's like, "Hey, Scott, did you know I have cigars here all this time?" I'm like, "When were you going to tell me?"
Well, these cigars, though, Scott, are not from 2 years.
They just came with the house. Yeah.
No, I have no idea when these cigars showed up, but I had a case of cigars, right? Like, we were smoking a case of cigars. Like, that was our cigar and scotch episodes.
Yeah.
And so, like 3 episodes ago, I looked in my cabinet, and there's a bag full of...
A bunch of them.
Yeah,
They're
12 new
reproducing
cigars,
like
yeah.
rabbits in there. I wish I had that problem.
That seems like a good problem. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. Yeah. So if you want to get more cigars, just put them away for a while, and they'll show that. They must be Rubens or something. I had no idea who dropped those off. But
Well, I'm
somebody
happy.
was on the
However
podcast
they
dropped
showed
them.
up.
That's a good friend.
Divine providence, yeah. Okay, back to the theme. Would you rather have a high-paying outdoor job with dangerous conditions or a low-paying one that's safe but physically exhausting? Oh, I know what I'm doing.
What's the dangerous conditions?
Well,
I don't even care.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing high paying and danger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've way too high a risk tolerance as it is anyway.
And low
Yeah.
paying, and what's
Yeah,
the
me
low
too.
paying?
Low paying and safe, but it's physically exhausting. So you're just exhausted.
That sounds like a lose-lose.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you done a dangerous outdoor job? Like I worked long before OH&S was even conceived.
Yeah.
The stuff we would do.
It's come a long way since I've started
I
as
bet.
well. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I worked with an electrical company for
yeah.
a while. And, like, I worked for the company for my whole 8 years. Great company, but also a little bit rednecky. So,
Sure.
You've been shocked with high power voltage.
Oh, yeah.
And it shows. No.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
it
say every
checks
third
out.
word 3 times. Yeah. That was one thing I wanted to come out to Parks for, or to like move out of electrical for, was I knew I was going to get zapped at some point, and I got zapped pretty good one time. And it was like, it's inevitable. I'm going to be doing this for another 30 years. I'm going to get zapped again. Like, let's get away from getting zapped.
Let's get away from getting zapped.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, I was safe. Like, everything was good, but there's always a chance something could happen. And there's a chance with any job that something can happen. But
Yeah.
some of these ones, it just seems like, am I doing 30 years of the exact same thing? You know, give me some variety without zappage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Electricity is kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
If you
I mean,
did,
we don't need to tell you. But
yeah, struck by lightning. How about you, Ryan? You've had dangerous jobs?
yeah,
You've been surveying your whole life.
I've been surveying. Yeah, been surveying. Worked around a lot of heavy equipment. I guess
Yeah.
that would be the most dangerous part.
Yeah.
You know, you got rock trucks whipping by,
Yeah.
kind of thing. You know, dozers working around you. But I always felt pretty comfortable around them. I always was very aware of their, proximity to me. Like, I was ready to get out of the way if I needed to, but I never ran into any problems. So, but
What's your daily FHA look like?
it's
Slip, trips, and falls.
that's kind of it. Like, there's not a whole bunch these days. The odd excavators on site, so it's like,
Yeah.
okay, stay out of his swing radius, kind of thing. But
Is this your job for the rest of your life?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Right now I really love and enjoy my job. It's a lot of diverse.
Are you away from home a lot, or you can
No.
come back every night?
Yeah, I come back most
Oh,
nights.
that's good. Yeah.
Barely have to work weekends. I've done the odd job for like another office up north, and go away for like a week or so. But no, I'm home every night, and
Sounds like a good gig.
Yeah.
it's a really good gig. I have a really good work-life balance. It couldn't get much better.
Get to
than
see
that.
some cool places.
Yeah, absolutely. And
This is the job till retirement for you, Scott.
Well, I'm thinking I got like 4 years left. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm surveyor for the last part of my career.
there's
It'd be tough to switch out for now, right?
You can just be an assistant. You're just like pounding sticks into the ground, but you're just out and about.
Yeah.
If I always say, if I could go back to being an assistant, that's what I would do.
That was
It's
that was the sweet spot.
There's just no care in the world. There's no responsibility. You just go pound some sticks in, whatever, get some gear ready. It's easy. It's nice.
Yeah. I could pound sticks in the ground. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm at the point right now, I'm 39.
Mm-hmm.
I like my job. Do I see it happening for the rest of my life?
Oh.
Maybe not.
Oh, he's going to sign
you
on the dotted
still-
line tonight.
You interviewed for a new job. Are you still waiting to hear back
Still
the
waiting
results?
to hear about that one,
Okay. Yeah.
Either way, I don't know if that would change exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
I still feel young enough to maybe switch it out.
Absolutely.
I love the idea of being my own boss.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah. imagine like you work your hours whenever you want.
Yeah. They say you switch careers on average 5 times in your life.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
yeah.
tally yours up.
I'm radio, heavy equipment mechanic, electrician.
Bricklayer.
I don't know if I'd say bricklayer as a career. Yeah.
Stuccoer. Do you count both those as one?
So you've done your 5. You're done.
I know. I'm on 5 maybe now. I feel like I'm on either 4 or 5. If I wanted to switch, and I've tried like running my own business a few times, kind of.
Yeah.
But I've never like made enough money to justify it. So
It's tough. It's tough.
it's like, imagine this podcast just pays for everything.
We're not
so
getting
I'm
paid?
a podcaster.
What am I doing here?
Yeah, there's no exactly. We're receiving 0 money.
You told me
right
a
now,
check was in the mail.
Yeah, well, it is.
For 2 years, you told me. You told me the check was
for
coming.
the stamp.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
This cigar is all I'm getting out of this.
exactly.
I thought we had scotch and beer sponsors, and wow.
Well, that's the thing, because I'm like, when I started this whole thing, it was like Wilderness Wave was the idea, and it would be YouTube videos reviewing campgrounds. Podcast was not part of it. It was like,
okay,
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna review campgrounds. I'm gonna review camping gear. I'm moving to Hinton. I'm gonna like, hey, here's where we're going this weekend. I'll review this area. It was all like review based.
Nice. Okay.
And then I'm like, I just love podcasting. Let's get a podcast going. Scott, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how did that start? How did you didn't know Scott when you moved here, and then
Yeah, I didn't know
how'd
Scott
you
when I
guys-
moved here.
how'd you guys meet, and how did the podcast
We worked
get
together,
born?
kind of. We're in similar work environments, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, sure.
And I remember this conversation with you, Scott. Like, we were driving, and I was like, Scott, I'm like thinking of starting a podcast. You're like, yes, do it. I'm in. And I'm like, okay, perfect.
He was in it for the money though, and
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah, where's the
really
paycheck?
disappointed.
Yeah. And so I did the first episode with my buddy Jamie, who I've done a few podcasts in the past that have been good.
Yeah.
And I did the first episode with Jamie, and we had like some concepts. It was very like loosely based, like it's wilderness based, review based. I'll like get like local experts on and stuff. And Scott like sent me an email that was like 10 topics. Like, I can do episodes on cougars, bears, foraging. I was like, oh, Scott's interested. Cool.
Yeah.
And then so like I got Scott on like episode 5 or something. I can't remember what our first episode was.
I can't either. It's all a blur.
You weren't a staple from the start.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
But then I was here so often.
Yeah, episode 7 was like foraging, and it was just like foraging based, and it was like the biggest episode, and just it kind of like expanded the podcast to Hinton.
Cool.
And then we did like a bear facts or like bear training one. And then I was like,
and then one day on air, George is like, Scott, do you just want to be a co-host? You're here all the time. I'm like,
I planned that in the notes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
well, you had to
Scott
say
to
yes
co-host.
on air.
yeah, I had to. That's how he shanghais you. Just like, do you want to be a soccer coach?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's
now.
20,000 people listening, and what are you going to say, right?
Yeah.
So that was the start of the bromance right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you add to the podcast, Scott? Is there something you
I think video would be cool.
Yeah.
I asked George about that.
Yeah,
a little
because I've
while
had a lot
ago,
of people
but,
say they'd love to see it on YouTube and actually see how handsome
what,
Ryan
though?
is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So what do people want on
I don't
video?
own a baseball bat, so it's like
Well,
I'm a taken man.
Just to put the cameras on and, put a face to a
But
name.
just that's all it is.
I think that's all we need. Yeah.
It would really, get the exposure out there about the sweet koozie collection you got, though.
Right.
Koozie
Yeah.
Club and the murals that are coming
Yeah.
in here.
So that's my thought. So we put some murals on the garage door, light the back, and then we have like a video.
I mean, we got a bear on the ceiling and moose
Okay,
antlers. I mean, there's a lot of things to look at here.
Yeah, but how do you combine that into a video? Like,
Fisheye,
yeah,
lens, and boom. Yeah,
that's the next move for the podcast video.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
But we could also discuss this off air.
No, I
Everyone, don't tune out.
I love people are interested in this kind of stuff though. This is where the podcast goes. This is where people listening in right now email us with
ideas
and
goes viral.
advice even.
We hear you.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying.
I just
Exactly,
know, podcasts initially started as only audible.
Yeah.
And then they went video and everyone was hooked. They love to see video with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to see you sipping your scotch.
100%.
Yeah.
If you want that, email us. Go to wildernesswavelength.ca. Like that's the way to like.
Yeah,
get
there we
ahold of
go.
us.
Yeah, we're not going to do it until you email us.
Yeah. One email will make.
This is why we got to discuss it on the podcast,
Yep.
because if we discussed you being a co-host off podcast, you wouldn't be here,
That's right.
and then I wouldn't be a coach.
And
Yeah,
you
so-
would be coaching
But
5-year-olds in soccer.
we've got accountability now.
Right. Exactly.
That sounds
Yeah.
good. Is it my turn? It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
makes sense.
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I hijacked you there before when we.
All right. It's tough to read these with a cigar in hand. Okay.
Don't drop the cigar into the,
Into the
cowboy
hat. Yeah, by the way, I'm going in the bush tomorrow.
Do we have any
sleeping in the
firefighters
snow.
listening right now?
Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping in a lean-to tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Where are you guys going?
Sweet.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Tell us. GPS us.
Yeah, we'll take the surveyor with us.
Yeah.
Would you rather work alone doing land surveying in remote areas? Well, we know what he's going to pick. Or be part of a tight wildfire crew where you depend on each other constantly. So I think this one's about team or loner work in the
Yeah.
bush. Are you a loner guy, or do you like the team, the tight team?
Yeah.
It
It started off good, but then it really made you think on that second part. of
did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sound like a terrible individual, but I do like working alone. Yeah.
I feel you on that. for
I
sure.
like teamwork, but I do like
I
my
think
alone time.
there's a lot of good for both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy working by myself. For
Yeah.
sure. You're just kind of on your own time. You're doing your own thing, and
You're not scared of getting mauled or
no, I'm pretty comfortable out there.
Yeah, me too.
absolutely. But there's a lot of good things about being in a team too.
there is.
There's a lot of good jokes floating around, good morale and good energy. So
Well, in these
that's a
wildfire
tough
crews,
one. That's a tough one.
like watching my boys do this for years, it's almost like military guys. They
brotherhood.
brotherhood. They jump in a helicopter. The adrenaline pump is crazy. They're fighting fire. You do that day after day, night after night, and after a few years, there is such a close bond, which is really amazing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that is a great thing.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
What are you doing, George? Are you a lone wolf?
I feel like I'm like the most comfortable with myself. Like
Yeah.
I almost need like a night alone every week just to be like connect with myself. It's just I love that alone. It's a tough one though because I love the group too. It's like, hey, I want to go out. I
Yeah,
want to be.
man.
Hey, let's go. Let's get this going. I'm going alone too though. Yeah.
I think alone is great when it's on your choice.
Yeah.
That's not loneliness, but when you're wanting company and you can't get it, that's also pretty awful, right?
Yeah, that's a different ballgame.
That's
sure.
a different
Yeah.
ball
Yeah.
game, yeah.
I feel like the alone time, like I almost like the wife almost knows it's like, hey, have like a alone night tonight. It's like just go in the garage, listen to tunes. Like I need that once in a while, just to have like an alone.
She knows.
Yeah. George needs to hang out with George.
It's like, George, get out of the house.
Yeah. We've had enough of George here.
Yeah,
George, go
yeah.
be with George. When George can be with George, oh man, some good times.
The world is conquered when
Yeah.
George is with George.
When George is with George, I have a notepad. I always have a notepad, and
Yeah.
I'm just like writing notes all night long.
Yeah.
Are you journaling, or like is this a journal, or you're just like making
No,
lists for yourself?
I'll have like tunes booming.
Yeah.
And like thinking of an idea, and it'll be like, write this idea down. Go write this idea
good
down.
call.
Before it's gone.
Because 100% in the morning, at the nighttime, I'm like, I'll remember this idea. This is such a great idea. I'll remember it. In the morning, I'll be
Never.
like, what the fuck was that idea? It was amazing. When I write everything down, I make sure I have a notepad. There's a notepad on this table. There's a notepad on that table. There's a notepad on every table in the house.
I do that too.
You have an idea, write it down instantly. Sometimes it's terrible, but sometimes it's like this.
At least you
something.
know though, right? At least you remember it, and you're
100%.
like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's better to like win that way than to lose that way.
Yes. Yeah.
I like to play that memory game a lot, and I lose a lot.
Every time.
Every time, man. It's
Yeah.
What
you know,
was
it
that
doesn't matter
great
what it is.
idea?
You think you're gonna remember it, and it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
So
There's some times in the morning I'll look at the notes I made, and I'll be like, "Man, you killed it last night." Like that. What were you on? Like
George, high five, George.
Yeah. You're like, George, you're the best guy I know.
yeah.
Positive thinking, man. Like just to be a voice to yourself positively.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Rather than cutting yourself down.
Yeah. Don't cut yourself down. Like
need
sometimes
more of that.
you get in
Yeah.
that mode where you're like, man, how did you do that? Why did you do that way? Like,
Yeah.
get out of that as quick as you can and be like, man, you drove to work today so awesome. Like that was.
Yeah. You rode in on a goat.
Yeah,
You logged in with your correct password? Oh, man, that
that's
was
always a
great.
good feeling.
Yeah.
You won the death race playing Baby Shark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were with the Crocs? You didn't have to wear Crocs, man. That's great.
The guy who won the death race
Yeah.
set a record last year. I think it was 11 and a half or 12 and a half hours. He beat it by 45 minutes.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
Just cruise.
Animal.
Animal. Absolutely.
What's his
Absolutely.
name?
Ethan somebody. He's from Fernie.
Really?
Yeah, local boy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's the 1K race
is
I'm doing
impressive.
tomorrow. I'm like, do I want to try to win? Like, get my...
Just leave your
We're going for
family
the record?
behind?
Yeah,
exactly.
just kick him.
Do we go? Like, I can do 1K. I could go full blast,
You
yeah,
could.
Yeah.
kill myself, but get to the end. Family fun race, like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can win it.
You got to cross at the same time.
Should I?
Kids crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, wife's mad.
Yeah. I hold the gold medal. Yeah.
Well, that's all that matters.
Is it?
You do better next year.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Hang out with them.
Yeah.
All right.
So you want to hold it?
Damn.
Yeah. Ryan, you got a would you rather there from the
Yeah.
Magic Hat?
Before I get to it, you were asking about cool things I found.
Yeah.
Not like super cool up front, but I found this 12-inch long wrench. It was a 1-inch wrench on the side of an access road up in Fort Mac one time, and it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this in the vest. You never know, right?
12-inch long wrench.
Yeah, it was a 1-inch wrench, 12-inch long, and
Was it all rusted?
no, it was actually in pretty good shape. I think it was from like the previous, like that winter's forestry work that they
Okay.
did.
Oh.
And later that summer, my crew chief, his quad that I was using had a bad foot shifter on it, and it ended up breaking off. So it's like, how do you shift? It's not electronic, it's a foot shifter. And it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Pulled this thing out from my vest, and that
It
wrench
worked?
fit down onto the like bolt or whatever sticking off the shifter, and I could shift with this
No
this
way.
1-foot wrench. And that felt pretty good.
That's
So
divine
that was-
intervention.
That was a
man.
good
Yeah.
find.
Yeah.
That was a good find for
Wow.
sure. So,
Pretty sweet.
Where's that stored at now?
I don't even know.
Don't tell me you got rid of the wrench.
It's in your living room with all your surveying equipment.
I got a 1-inch wrench at home, so we're good to go in any situation. But back to the would you rather's. Would you rather have a permanent outdoor government job with stability?
Outdoor.
And stability and benefits, or bounce between fun seasonal outdoor gigs with maximum flexibility?
Probably no benefits though.
It doesn't say anything about
Doesn't
benefits, so
say.
I would say no benefits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I would go fun seasonal outdoor gigs with maximum flexibility at this point in my life. I think like as a younger guy, I probably would have went with stability, but now I'm all about just doing fun things and having a good time, and let's bring on the new opportunities.
See, and for me, it was opposite. Like I got friends now
Yeah.
who are retiring at Freedom 55, full government pension. They played those cards. From a retirement perspective, pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You're 55, you still got your health, you can travel the world.
Yep.
I did the opposite. Like when I graduated, I just wanted to seize the day. I didn't think pension, I didn't think benefits. I was like, get me in the mountains, I'll be a survival trainer, I'll teach riflery, rock climbing, like whatever's fun and exhilarating.
Yeah.
But then my buddies who did Freedom 55, they're going to be sitting there with the newspaper and a coffee in the morning. Nobody reads newspaper. They're going to be there with their iPhone and the coffee in the morning. And I'm going to be riding my mountain goat with my dorks all the way to work for another 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to think about these things. And you don't when you're young. Retirement's
100%.
the last thing on your brain, right?
I would argue that I would want to have all those experiences as a younger person, though. You know?
You're right,
Because
though. Yeah.
like at 55, it's like still you're still young.
Yeah.
You know, and especially today, like that's still a good age.
Yeah.
But you are limited in what you can do, and that would be my counter argument to it.
I think
for
you're,
sure.
shucks, as you say that. Because if I had to lose all those experiences and only have had a government job, damn, maybe you're right. But as you're getting closer to retirement, suddenly retirement means more.
But you know, retirement is like a thing that we like. Oh, it's like kind of ingrained in us. That's like what we're working for.
Yeah.
But when you're 55, are you going to be thinking, yeah, you know, I could still work. Like that's still enjoyable to me.
Well, see, I would work, but coming back to what George said, be your own boss on your own terms.
Sure.
Like for me, go back and teach wilderness survival, teach foraging, and not working for the man, just doing what I want when I want.
But it's like you're still working, you're still making money.
Well, you
So
got to
it's like
work.
That retirement.
I think if
isn't
men don't
like-
work,
it's not
especially,
really retirement.
we get depression.
For sure.
Yeah, you have to be busy, but working can be on your own terms, maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a different meaning at that point, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm not sitting at home all day long.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah.
And I see these guys who retire and they're so depressed because they don't have a life beyond their job.
They're bored.
They're
Yeah.
bored. And I'm like, that's not going to be me. Like, I've got
Yeah.
10,000 things I want to do.
I don't want to work that long just to do that.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
Well, even, hey,
I could have worked less and
Here's-
done the same thing. It's like, you know.
here's the thing. Even when I worked the brick factory, which is the closest thing I've ever been to hell on earth.
Making couches or what?
What's that?
Couches? The
Brick
Yeah.
factory. I was working in 60 degrees Celsius ovens.
Oof.
And then I'd be shoveling wet clay. It was miserable.
That's always fun.
It was miserable.
I can't believe you took that job.
It was stupid because I could have done a forestry job.
Yeah.
I know. Silly.
Can
But-
we dive into that, or is that that's a
in the
whole
book,
episode?
chapter 2.
Yeah, I know. I took that story out of the book because there were some crazy stories in the brick factory. But where am I going with this? Oh, here's the deal. So at it wasn't coffee break. In Germany, it was always beer break or schnapps in the afternoon. The old timers who had retired would come back to the brick factory because this is what they had done their whole life. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to get out of here. But
No
you
doubt.
guys have done your whole frickin' life here, and this is where you come back.
This is home.
This is home.
Yeah.
And I just thought, how sad. Like, get me out of here. I don't want to fall into that trap,
for
right?
For sure.
But some guys do that. You hear about that. They work in the mines their whole life. They finally retire, and then they're dead a year later,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like retirement, like my dad was the same thing. He retired at 65, but like just bored at 66. It was like projects, like...
What do you mean bored?
Yeah.
It's like you can do anything.
But doesn't he have a farm?
Get some horses and stuff, but
Yeah.
just like every day it's like, oh, what am I doing today now? Whereas like work kind of was like every 4 days, but yeah.
Your dad seems like a cool guy. I want to meet him someday.
Yeah. We'll get him. I want to get you and Dad on. I'm like debating what's our episode, like maybe catching fish.
He hunts, fishes. We can do what?
Yeah.
Any of that.
Maybe we'll take a horseback ride into the Wilmore.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, George, I think you're up.
Do you guys just have unlimited access to horses?
Oh yeah, how many horses? 10,000? Something like that.
Yeah. If you have a horse, email us at Wildersway.
I haven't been horseback riding since I was a kid, but that sounds like a lot of
Want to
fun.
go on a horse trip?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This sounds fun, you know?
Yeah.
My parents
I'm
still
all about
have
fun.
3 horses now.
Okay. Well, I'll dibs one, and then,
Okay.
2 other people can join us.
I like it. Would you rather work a job that extracts natural resources but supports communities, or one that protects ecosystems but has limited impact?
Oh, man, that's a real life question right there.
It is a real life question.
Yep.
Extracts natural resources but supports communities,
Yeah.
or protects ecosystems but has limited impact?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while you're thinking about that, George, I'll tell you a story because I worked, I'm all about environmental conservation and protection and parks. But the reality was I worked with BC Hydro for a while on BC coast. And arguably you could sling mud at them and say, well, you guys dammed valleys and destroyed habitat. But the stuff they did with the money, like they were putting fish back, they were building campgrounds and trails, and they were doing such good with the money they had, more than an environmental protection group could ever do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I remember chewing on that as a youngster thinking, and I've seen that. I've seen coal mines do great work
Yep.
on environmental front, whether it's rehabilitation of habitat or protection for bighorn sheep, reclamation. So it's interesting. We love to tarnish industry with this horrible stroke of a pen and say, you guys are just terrible. But then they end up doing some pretty amazing things. And the folks who want to save the planet don't have the resources to do so.
Yep.
So you're kind of stuck on that one.
Yeah. The
You
guys
really are.
making the
Yeah.
money are
Yeah.
the guys that can fix the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what are you doing? Are you chaining yourself to trees and dousing yourself in gasoline? Or are you working for a company that actually has some money to do some habitat restoration?
I didn't stop to ask these people what they were doing, but I figured they were there to protest against forestry. But my sister lives out in Souk, and we wanted to go to. They've got the biggest Douglas fir out there, up by Port Renfrew. So we were like, yeah, let's go out there. We took my nephew, and we drove out, and it's some pretty rough gravel roads to get back out there. And then there was this like camp of people there, and I didn't stop, but there was like a lady like on the side of the road, and it looked like they were just camping out to. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, again, it's tough to say what they're doing out there, but what they were doing, like it made no impact on me.
Yeah.
Not that we were doing anything bad, but what are those kind of people going to do? Like, you chain yourself to a tree. What are you
achieving? Yeah.
It's like internally you're probably doing well, but as a whole, what impact do you have?
Right.
And it's
Okay, so the question is, though, would you rather work a job that extracts natural resources or one that protects ecosystems but has limited impact?
I think it reads for itself. Like, it has limited impact. It's like, what are you doing? You're not
Yeah.
impacting anything. It's like you're doing this work, but you're not impacting. That, like, there's zero impact. I would do the resource work. You know, like, Scott, you make a very good point. And a lot of companies do this. They put a lot of money towards reclamation.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of good.
Or to the community rec center, or to trails. Or,
I don't believe that they go into it thinking, oh, let's mess this environment up.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like, it's,
That's never the...
you know,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we got oil, we got coal, whatever it is. We want to extract that because we can make money off that, and then they can also do some good with
can
the
do
money
some
that they
good.
make.
Yeah.
So I'm all for that. I'm all
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe they could do it better, but at least
Yeah.
they're headed in the right direction.
Exactly. Intentions sometimes are like a big part of it. Heaters on. I don't think it'll affect
Heaters
them.
on in the studio.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay.
Okay, let's each do one more would you rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. By the way, the cigar's getting very small, so
Yeah, what do you do with that now?
In my household, it's called Randying a cigar.
Oh.
Okay.
And if Randy's
I know
listening,
Randy.
You know Randy. So this comes because Randy will suck a cigar till it's burning his fingers. So
okay.
I'm Randying my cigar.
Randy the cigar.
Yeah, in honor of Randy. Would
Cheers,
you
Randy.
rather take on physically intense labor like logging, or mentally demanding but less physical field research? Okay, I know how to answer this one. Younger me is doing physically intense logging, and
Yeah.
older me recognizes I can't do with my back what I used to do. And I think there is a shift. And I've talked to guys who are big into outdoor jobs and said, you know, I have to do desk work now because
Yep.
my body can't hack it anymore. So that's, you guys might not be there yet, but your body eventually will be.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to catch up.
Absolutely.
Old age hits everybody. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm feeling it. Yeah. Yeah. How about you guys?
I think I would do
Anything?
the logging.
You'll do the logging?
Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Yeah.
But are you doing it till you're 65? Like, what's your back doing after age
Yeah.
65 chainsaw?
I think if like
The
if you're onto it now,
the paper never mentioned back, so
Yeah.
I just say
Back's
yeah,
fine.
sure.
Some cedar. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a good back.
Carpal tunnel
Yeah.
syndrome. Yeah.
What about you, George?
I do like the logging idea too. Actually, yeah.
George likes falling trees.
Yeah.
It is pretty fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
If they fall like in the general direction I'm hoping for,
Do you use wedges much?
regularly.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty sweet when you like crack a wedge in there and you fall it right on.
You get a little crack and you see it's
It's
slow motion
nice.
fall. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is satisfying.
Nailed that one.
Do you have like a faller's ticket? Did you have to
Yeah.
like go? Oh yeah, okay.
Me and
okay.
Scott just did a faller's course like 2
Oh,
weeks
yeah,
ago
nice.
with Jasper.
Well, we did
Okay.
3 years earlier. But you know what I learned in that is that lever, a faller lever. I can't believe I'm this old and I've never used one. That thing's brilliant.
How's
What
that
is
one
that?
work?
They're expensive though.
Oh,
They're like
the-
$160.
It's like a
It's like a massive crowbar.
Yeah,
But it's
that's it.
specifically, instead of the wedge,
Yeah.
you put the lever in there, crank
Oh,
on that
really?
sucker,
Okay.
and yeah, it's
I don't
Bob's
think that
your
was the
uncle,
thing when I
man.
was falling.
it's
That's
so
awesome.
great.
It's fun.
Yeah, for Christmas, I
Yeah.
need one. If the Sunderwalds are
Okay,
listening,
yeah.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
Do we? Who makes that? Like Steel,
Steel.
Husqvarna. Are you listening?
Still does.
Still Husqvarna.
Scott was asking during the course. He's like, "Can't you use a crowbar? Or like, will it work the same?" And the instructor was like, well, don't use a crowbar. Like, go buy it.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
You know what's funny? I went out a week later and used a crowbar.
Did you?
And so it works, but here's the problem. The crowbar claws are so short and sharp
Yeah.
that the wood starts splitting on a big tree. So you do need that big flat lever to push the thing
Flat
over.
lever with like 6 little grippers on it or something.
Yeah.
I have a wrecking bar that it's like similar to a crowbar, but it's. I think it sounds.
To do the job? Yeah.
It sounds a little more like what you're describing.
Yeah.
Interesting. When I got my faller's ticket, I had to cut down 10 trees as in my examination.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
I had to cut one down near a house was the thing.
One.
If it fell the wrong way, it would hit a house.
It would have crushed the house.
It was 6 feet away from a house.
Yeah.
We had to cut 10 trees, and then 8 had to be passes.
Really?
Yeah.
And if you cut through the hinge wood, you're
It's a
done.
fail. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
why it always
absolutely.
scares
Oh, wow.
me. That's
Yeah,
why I was
yeah.
tentative on my hinge
Hinge,
because
yeah.
I'm like, in Germany, because they do a lot of selective logging,
Yeah.
you have to fall a tree to drive a stake into a ground. That's
Yeah.
how specific you have to get.
Okay.
And those guys are masters at it, right?
Yep.
Drive a stake in the ground.
Yeah, so
That's
they'll put a
wow.
stake out there and you
Yeah.
have to hit that stake and drive it into the ground.
Wow.
That's precision.
I don't know that I'd be that accurate, but
I would
you know,
never
I
be.
could generally
I would just
fall
pound
it in the
stakes
direction.
all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They didn't say how
didn't
many.
say which
More stakes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Would you rather be a farmer or a rig worker? Oh man, I picked rocks before in a farm field, and so I'll go rig worker.
So I think the assumption there, though, is the paycheck. But what if the pay was the same?
I think I'd still be a rig worker.
You'd still be a rig worker,
Yeah, it was
hey?
never about the money. Yeah, picking rocks. I did it as like a 14-year-old, and it's like you're just like picking rocks out of the field because it like gets stuck up in the equipment.
Yeah.
And it was never fun, and then
Yeah.
We've all done farm work then. It's
I
hard.
picked rocks.
yeah, it's not a fun.
I've
life.
shoveled
I don't
cow
think,
manure.
I don't
Yeah.
think rig worker would be either, but
No.
I think I would choose rig worker. Over.
The thing is, a farmer's work is never done.
No,
You're up at the crack of dawn when the rooster crows. You're not done. Even the evening, you got to feed
Oh,
the
yeah.
cattle and do water and shovel shit. Like, it just never ends, right? Yeah, farmers work hard.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Some of the hardest workers out there.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. George, for the last question of the night.
Oh my.
Oh, make it a
we
good
only
one.
have 2 more left in the.
Wow, if there's only a couple.
Yeah, we probably
eh?
need to finish. I'll do
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last one then.
I heard the hat smells good.
It does.
Yeah,
Take a whiff.
yeah. Especially when you shove it right over your face.
That's right.
Would you rather be a hunting guide or fishing guide?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's tricky.
I'm almost like fishing guide because fishing guide, I feel like I have less guarantees of like success. You know, like I can take you to a lake,
You think fishing's going to give you more success?
less success.
Less success than
Oh,
hunting?
man.
Oh no, more success than hunting for sure, but like a little more variety too. So you want to go fishing? I can get you to a grayling, jackfish,
Right.
bull
Lake,
trout.
river.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going fishing guide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott?
Well,
Hunting,
we've
fishing?
had a few amazing hunting guides on this podcast.
Yeah.
And I've taken my kids out for many years. I feel like I know what that feels like. The pressure is insane to get a deer or an elk or a moose compared to can I catch you a fish
Oh, I
today?
see.
Oh man, I can catch
point.
a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm looking at it another way though. Like this is like
I think I can guarantee more success with fishing. You rarely get skunked if you know what you're doing. But hunting is no guarantees at all. And you've got some guy come up from the States. He's paying you $30,000 to fill an elk tag. That is a heck of a lot of pressure. I'm up all night.
Yeah, what's the $30,000 fishing tag though?
I don't think he's paying 30 grand for fishing.
There's
But-
no.
But I'm gonna catch. We're gonna find some good fish.
Yeah.
I know where to go in Maxwell Lake. And
Yeah.
how to catch.
I heard that's a sweet spot for everything.
Maxwell Lake's amazing. Yeah, how about you, Ryan? Do you hunt? You hunt and fish?
I
If not, you have to leave the podcast.
I was hoping this would never come up. I hunted when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then I started working, and it just kind of
Hunted for what?
deer and elk.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I lived up in Peace River when I was in high school, so they had a lot of good elk up there. Never got the chance to get one. Went out elk hunting a few times, but just never had the chance.
Well, now that you're living here, you got to pick it up again, man.
No,
And you-
for
you-
sure.
do you
It's always
f-
good to know
resident now.
people.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you fish?
I'm just kind of getting back into it. I got
Yeah.
a friend that started inviting me out and go fishing. I really enjoy
How many
it.
fishing rods do you have in your passenger seat right now?
If
If it's not 8, don't. Don't bring it
it's
up.
not 8. I have definitely talked about that before, that I need to put one in the truck,
Yeah.
because we do go a lot of cool spots, and
Yeah.
Do you have a permanent fishing rod in the truck, Scott?
Through the summer, I have a fishing rod always in the truck,
Always.
maybe 2 or 3 actually. And well,
Are you,
listen, you've got the surveying equipment in the living room already. Your wife's okay with it. Just start slowly introducing the fishing gear.
that's right. Just like a little piece.
Wait to see if she
time. You'll never
notices.
know.
Yeah.
She was pretty happy to get rid of a few of the rocks tonight. She was always
Those are
thinking,
good rocks, man.
What the heck?
I'm
Oh yeah,
impressed.
we're gonna shine these up to.
What the heck are we doing with
Yeah.
those?
Yeah.
I really enjoy fishing. It's like a good time to be like out on a lake, out on a river. Like, I just love water, so
It's fantastic.
it's just, I don't even need to catch anything, but I
know the
actually-
feeling.
I actually,
I do need to catch things.
I wish I did, but I don't like the taste of fish.
Oh, I
So-
could change your mind, man.
I hope you can.
People
I
say
can change your mind, man.
no. Listen, I get people who are like, I don't like the taste of fish. I don't like the taste of deer. I'm like, let me make you a deer steak, and you will be shocked. Let me make you
100%.
a fresh fish in the pan.
Yeah.
and it'll blow your mind. Some fish
I'm
tacos.
up for it.
Yeah.
I try it every once in a while. Like Sandra, she loves fish.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, I'll
And
give it a
cougar
whirl.
episodes. Come on, Scott.
And cougar episodes. So, I get a little more of those happening.
We're thinking bi-monthly.
Yeah, well, at least.
Yeah.
But I do like it. It's a fun sport. It's great. You
Yeah.
just get out and about and enjoy nature. So how can you not love it?
Yeah.
Before you read, Scott, I'm just going to point out I got a 30-06. That's my rifle
Nice.
for hunting.
Bragger.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
It's
No,
a great
nice.
rifle.
It's
still,
super
when
nice,
people rank the best all-round game cartridge, it's always up there in the top 3.
Yeah.
You
Where'd
can't
you
go
get the gun
wrong.
from?
It was my uncle's. He gifted it to me when I started hunting with him, and
Yeah.
Do you know what make?
Remington.
Yeah, nice.
Was he a big hunter?
Yeah. He was the guy I used to hunt with, and so.
He shot a few with that.
Yeah. I've got one deer with that. It's got
Cool.
one.
It's a good
Yeah.
start.
That's sweet.
It's a good start.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down to the last question of the night, boys.
All
We
right.
can do this.
All the
All right.
marbles.
Okay. Would you rather live in a remote camp with no internet or commute long hours from a small town? So the challenge here is no internet in a remote
Or-
camp or long commute. Now, Ryan's probably got more experience on both of these than any of us.
Yeah. That's an easy one for me.
Yeah. So that is an easy one for you?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you tell me because
I take the remote camp. I like being out of service. It doesn't bother
doesn't
me.
bother you? Yeah. But your Instagram fans need to see what you're doing.
They're just gonna have to wait until I get back to service. Being checked out, just
you like
nice
that?
to
No
me.
internet?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
long
I'm good with
commute is pretty... You've probably done tons
I've done
of that.
the long commutes too.
And do you get paid to drive to
We
the
do,
work site?
yeah, we do.
Well, that helps.
The surveying's a good gig. Like, we get, if you work, you get paid. That's just it. It's
Nice.
like travel is work. You got to travel to the job site. That's work. You get paid.
Yeah.
So that's good that way. But those commutes get a little old.
Yeah.
So I'd take a little checkout time
Right on.
over travel time for sure.
No
And
internet.
service. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, George? No internet or long commute?
I like a long commute, to be honest.
Yeah.
You
I
like
like the drive to work.
Yeah. A little bit of coffee.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
a little coffee, listen to audiobook.
Sure.
Put on Wilderness Wavelength
Oh, man.
podcast.
That's what I did on my way.
Wake up.
That was my trip to Jasper today. Was,
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
coffee and wilderness.
You
Wave.
can never go wrong.
For sure. Yeah.
I feel like this podcast is just like an idea to introduce you to people in the area,
Yeah.
And so like you run into Ryan in a store right now, like, Ryan, I heard you on the podcast, man. Oh.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll
love
let
it.
you know if the celebrity status takes off.
Yeah. Or if this is the last podcast we ever did.
You might not make it to 200.
No, this is great. And I love the theme of tonight, the outdoor career, because this has been a quest. And you read my book. So much of that book is trying to find my niche in a job that could pay the rent or the mortgage
absolutely.
and raise a family and still have that outdoor lifestyle. And I know people have often called me saying, what would you recommend? I'm graduating from high school. What should I pursue? I want to work in the outdoors. I get that quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so hopefully tonight at least shared our feelings that there's more to life than the paycheck is what I'm hearing.
Absolutely.
Pursue a life of adventure, pursue some great experiences and landscapes and wildlife. You can't go wrong with that. If you die a little poor,
absolutely
who
not.
cares? You can't take it with you, right?
Yeah.
You can't, right? And there's a lot to be said about job satisfaction.
Absolutely.
Man, I can't stress that enough. And when you can get your partner on board for what you want to do, and you making that move to the mountains, whatever it may be for you, that's just huge. But I would highly recommend everybody to just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because you can make it work.
Be willing to take a pay cut.
It might be a bit of a struggle at the start, but you will get there, and things will be fine.
100%.
Things will be fine.
Well, and to get a little philosophical, you got one life to live, folks.
Yep.
Only one. On your deathbed, nobody says, I wish I spent another day in the office. Nobody, right? But it's the memories, being out on the land, the friends, the family, that's the stuff that matters at the very end, right? Yeah. Well, boys, we did it.
That was great.
There it is.
Ryan, I want to I don't know if you mentioned the Bombers.
Oh yeah, the Bombers. Yeah, I think you brought up why we were the best this year.
Yeah.
The Bombers, this is not the Blue Bombers. This is you guys, your
This
hockey
is
team.
the
Beer League
Into
hockey.
Bombers, beer league team. Look, I haven't looked too much into it, but I do know I hadn't played before. I was on the team this year. and we
Huge.
won. So
This is a humble brag. It was obviously you. So
Ryan was one of our top scorers. To be
So
honest.
were you? What position did you play?
yeah, forward.
Sniper?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, some kind of forward. Yeah, wherever the team needed me. I had never played before. This was the first year playing hockey for me.
Wow. And you nailed
yeah,
it.
So I was sitting next to Ryan like game 1 or whatever. I'm like, "Yeah, how many games you played?" He was like, "I never played before." I'm like, "All right." He scores like 2 goals in game 1. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
No, he's an all-round athlete. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second you walk through the door, I'm like, oh, this guy's an athlete.
Yeah, no, my
So-
athleticism definitely helps for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You know,
One of the leading goal scorers on the Bombers.
yeah.
doesn't
You know,
surprise me.
it was a good year.
So here's the thing, Ryan. I'm going to go back to this. Because you aced hockey in no time flat. You can run. You can do all this stuff. You got to do rock climbing. Trust me on this,
Sure.
bro.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
yeah.
going to love it. And it's
Yeah.
going to give you a sense of freedom and exhilaration. Like,
What makes you say this, Scott?
oh, man.
I'll tell you
From-
why I haven't.
From tonight, you
It's-
were like, "This guy's a rock climber."
Oh, as soon as you walk through the door, this
I-
guy is...
What makes you say that about?
Because I'm a tall, lanky guy, and I used to be able to do, back in the day, this is humble brag, like 60 chin-ups in a row.
Oh, good for
And
you.
the first
Good for
time
you.
I could go on the rock, I was like a spider. I was made to do this. And once you get out there on something you were made to do, it's amazing.
Ryan,
So-
how many chimps are you doing right now?
Wow, not 60.
I
could
got
probably,
a chin up bar right there. That's
I might be able to get 15.
well, let's
15?
see, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, right now? We're doing it right now?
There is a chin up bar in the garage right now.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7,
8, 9,
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Holy
Wow.
smokes.
That was a tough one.
Yeah. And that's
you-
after half a bottle of whiskey. So that
You can do 60?
oh, I used to. I used to be able to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not no more. But
I'm
no.
gonna.
So there you
like,
go.
Make no mistake, I'll feel that tomorrow. It's gonna be like someone kicked me in the chest.
Yeah, no, trust me on this. You got to try some rock climbing.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
such a cool thing. When I was reading the survey boundary book of Alberta, BC, they had a photo of 2 of these surveyors in the mountains, and they're just climbing a wall like this.
Yeah.
No gear.
The surveyors were.
The surveyors. They had to get to the top to survey the boundary.
Oh, that's
So
impressive.
it was just something they had to do. Going back to Conrad Kane, there was a lot of Alpine members of the Alpine Club.
Yeah.
So they climbed mountains. It was what they did. So
Oh, yeah. No, it's a great thing.
yeah, they kind of had to survey through the mountains. And
Yeah. And I know guys who are mountaineering, climbing into their mid-60s, so it's something you can continue to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this has been great. Outdoor jobs, outdoor careers. Hopefully we set some people on the right course.
I think it's if you can kind of think about a job and you're like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that. It's like
Yeah.
that job probably exists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't let your imagination could think about whatever job. And
And I'll tell
You
you
go
one more
get it.
thing before we
Sure.
close here. Whatever you're naturally good at is what you're probably meant to do. Or no, let me rephrase that. Whatever you enjoy the most is probably what you're good at and is what you're meant to do. So I think everybody's wired a bit differently. And the old
Absolutely.
saying, a one man's nightmare is another man's dream. So
yeah,
if you find something that you really enjoy, that might be a good clue that's something you should pursue.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
Look, man, we do philosophy here. We do psychology.
Yeah.
You gotta go deep sometimes to like get that. The gems are sometimes buried a little bit deeper.
Forget Socrates. Like we're here. Plato, who is that guy?
Yeah.
You know, we got it with Scott and George.
Wilderness wavelength.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Good night. Until next week.
This
stay
was a
wild.
pleasure.
Wilderness Wavelength.